biscuits. Magic wand waving grand wizards. If you my man, 100 grand in a grand missing. I got 99 problems, what's the damn difference? Listen, on my unborn grandkids, you know a nigga grown when a band is a bandage and the band keeps playing when you on a Titanic and your home network can't handle the bandwidth life's a damn bitch. Still love her though, raw sex pulling off the rubber slow. Rubber dub, that's a dry rub on the roast. Smells like burnt toast, you know I got a serious stroke. Periods broke like the levees. Flow on the mic kinda heavy. Got enough sauce for the spaghetti. Red hot chili pepper, order water under the bridge. I forgive niggas for wanting to live. I ain't mad at ya, I ain't the mad rapper. Just a mad dapper damn rather. Shimmy shimmy y'all like a capper. Somebody tell Boozy that I'm batter. Vanilla extract in a batter. I ain't playing patty cake. I mean, how many patty pies can daddy bake? Mad I gotta save a slice for Sally Mae. May the odds ever be forever in your favor. Forever and a whole day later. Day to day, day traders. Daylight come for slave labor. Labor Day, labor pains getting paid straight up.
Good morning. This is The Morning Rant. And with me, I got my two co-hosts, Stephon and VeeSmilez. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, my boy?
I'm chilling.
Good to be back on the show.
Yeah, same here, man.
Good morning. Back again.
Yeah, good morning.
Young Simba.
Grand Rising Kalila says, I feel like a kid in the candy store when my morning rant notification goes off. Good morning, people.
I appreciate that. So
good morning.
Yeah, Brooklyn Honcho says, let's get it. Let's
Brooklyn Honcho with the new picture.
All right now.
He says, let's get to it. Salute. Yo, salute, Brooklyn Honcho. Thank you for that donation. I got a donation from you as well yesterday. And in case I can't tell, I'm high as shit this morning.
You smoking that loud instead of CBD? What happened?
Yo, you know what it was? I medicated. I had some medication.
Nah, my brother, you was on the female plant when you should have been with the male plant, because the male plant gives you the health benefits where the female plant gives you hallucinogens, my brother.
You ain't lying. Yo, Mills Lane says, good morning, Ranters, and the chat. Good morning, Mills Lane. And Laura Vanessa says, working on my dip bars, but still ran to the morning rant notification. That's what's up. Salute. Good morning, C Dot. Good morning. And that's C Dot from Straight Up in the Morning, our weekend morning show. So Grand Rising, like the song say. And we haven't really we didn't get a chance to go live yet this week. So we didn't get the chance to speak about the weekend. So we didn't really get a chance to speak about the versus situation.
With Patty and Gladys?
Yeah, Pat. Yeah,
is that still a versus? Like I feel like they shouldn't be in the versus category. Like they're legendary. Like we can't demote them to Brandy and Monica.
And then I heard somebody saying, "Oh, somebody such and such won." I'm like, who was judging that? Like, right? Who? What are you doing?
That's just disrespectful. Like,
come on, man.
But I have to be honest, I think that they did really great. I love the actual notes, the live singing.
Okay.
That's what, you know.
I don't like the actual live singing. I like your music. I like the way it was studio recorded. There's a reason they pay people a whole lot of money to mix and master it. You see what I'm saying? To have the sound quality perfect, because it sounds better through the studio than it does on a raw mic. It just does. And when I see people, oh, we're going to have a versus and we're going to sing off in front of each other, I'm just like, no, especially rappers. Oh, rappers, what are y'all doing? Y'all wasting art.
But what I also have to say about the verses, it's because of the generations that they cater to, that was not the platform to do it on. I had to try to explain to my grandmother about the versus battle, and she had really no idea what the fuck I was talking about. I was trying to tell my grandmother that Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle had a versus battle, and she like, what's versus? And I'm like, and she's like, how you watch it? So I've tried to watch it on the cell phone. Like, they shouldn't have done that on there. Like, their audience is not on Instagram and YouTube. Like, that's not the place y'all do that at. Like,
they should have had that, and they should have had that been on Channel 7 News at 4:00.
Right, exactly, at 4:00. You know, 4 might even be too late. Shit, fuck around dinner.
No, now why they gonna put Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle on? I got these beans on.
Exactly. So I think that their audience is not really on there. So I feel like they should have chosen a different platform for that, because that's something that I know my grandmother would have loved to see, but she didn't want to watch it on my phone, so she was over it.
Right.
Oh, you don't project yours to the TV?
No, I was at my grandmother's house and I was trying to show her like her TV.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Mills Lane says, see that keep popping on the weekends. Hemp Lord says, good morning, salute Ranters. Yo, salute the Hemp Lord. And y'all, I should have listened to Hemp Lord. Hemp Lord fuck with the CBD. You know what I mean? And
I know it's better.
Yeah, I'm medicated with the female plant, like you were saying earlier. And now I'm up here in these clouds, just like this fucking background and shit right now. Anyway, Brooklyn Honcho says Cardi B divorcing Offset. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to talk about that situation.
Okay.
And C Dot says thanks Mills. And
she ain't really divorcing that nigga. We gonna get to it though.
Hold on, homie said CBD and THC. Yeah, man. And Chico says, good day, family. Good morning to you. And Kalila says, it was put the lyrics on the screen. I don't remember all that or did it for me. I don't remember what part was put the lyrics. Oh, yo. They said they couldn't remember the
lyrics of the songs. They shouldn't. They're of age. They have a right to forget. It's been a long motherfucking time.
All right, so I didn't give my feedback. Oh man, it was so bad. I didn't watch the whole thing yet. You know what I mean? You're gonna take my black card or whatever from me, but
I didn't watch the whole thing either. I just watched clips. So
I tried. So I found the new, like I have like trouble going to sleep at night. So I feel like I found my cure for that. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna watch that versus every night till I get through that shit.
Because of the female plants.
That shit was so bad. And they didn't get to the hits till like in the middle of the battle, in the middle of the verses. You know what I mean? That's when I started hearing like that I actually like. But like the way it first came on with that fake hip hop 90s, like it was fake hip hop then. You know what I'm talking about? That shit we had the record scratching and all that crazy shit. In the,
they tried to be hip to the kids, like.
Yeah, it sounded like the same nigga who produced that gangbanging shit for
Gang.
Yeah, it sounded like the same nigga produced that shit. That was the first song that came on. I said, no, this is my fault. Boy, Steph, what was you trying to say, bro?
Nah, I wasn't trying to say that. I was saying singing that song, smoking that smoke, drinking that wine.
Yo, it sounded like the same nigga who produced the first song they played. I was like, yo, it's not going to be good. Reverend God Research says, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And Lord Vanessa says, Ja is higher than Method and Redman on How High. That's a fact. Woo. Anyway, with that being said,
that Ivory. That Ivory.
And Kalila says, and I believe Dionne Warwick and Patty was a little tipsy. Yeah, they was talking. They was going in like their little talks, their little rants between songs. They was talking wild, you know what I mean? Like that shit was kind of crazy. But anyway, all right, so as requested, because or expected, we got to talk about this Cardi B and Offset situation. And I want to go into the article, the latest one that comes from Vlad, which basically says she does not want child support. So there was an article going around by TMZ at first saying that she was going after child support and she was going after custody. But according to this article, which is an update from Vlad TV, says Cardi B to amend divorce docs says she does not want child support. According to TMZ, Cardi B will amend her divorce documents after learning how her legal team was positioning the split. The outlet reports that Cardi had no idea her lawyer filed documents that presented the dissolution of her and Offset's marriage, as Cardi's lawyers filed for legal custody and primary physical custody, but that will be amended to reflect her desire to set up a co-parenting situation where they have joint custody of the 2-year-old Culture. Cardi is also not looking for child support, as the original petition reflects, and does not want any form of financial support from Offset. So that's the latest. So what do y'all take on this situation? What's your take on it?
Ooh, you must have cheated.
Nah.
When motherfucker don't want your money?
Nah, she knew he been cheating. She know the game. She took niggas before, so it ain't him fucking other bitches. That's not it.
No. I said cheated. This ain't regular cheated. This is next level shit. He fucked a auntie, a cousin, a close friend. I'm telling you, that's when someone say, man, I can't deal with this motherfucker, I got to go. Dog, you did something.
Nah, usually when a motherfucker say, I can't deal with this motherfucker, I got to go, that's when money is involved. That's when money's at stake. They having a lot of money issues. Offset ain't got the bag like he had when he first met her. That's why him and the rest of Migos is crying to QC about QC stealing from them. Cardi has a lot of legal fees. She still has a legal situation going on with the girls in New York that she set up allegedly for Offset. She has legal fees with a lot of the bloggers that are on the internet now. There's a lot of shit going on, and that's why she's been promoting this WAP shit to make sure that she could bring back some money. But I think it's a really, really big money situation, and I think that when she gets this divorce, it could possibly lower her value, meaning that she may not have to pay out as much as she probably would have if she would have still been married to him. I think they still gonna stay together. I think they still gonna be fucking around. I don't think she's done with him. Cheating ain't the worst thing that he has ever done. And she's a bitch from the streets. She knows firsthand what it's like to take somebody nigga from them. So that's not something that she's surprised about. So I don't know. I think it's a really big money grab. I don't think it has anything to do with Offset cheating, because that nigga been cheating.
Is it a money grab or is he broke? I'm confused.
It's a money grab, meaning she's grabbing her own bag and she's saving her own money.
Oh, so she don't want to lose her assets fucking with his broke ass.
Facts.
Oh, that's a real spicy take, because QC is finna fuck them niggas over.
I mean, he already did. He just ain't giving that.
And that nigga signed a lifetime deal.
Yo, it is what it is.
A lifetime 360 deal.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj. I never signed a 360, bitch. You wow dumb. That's why Jane Claire's verse for your album.
Listen, it's funny you say that, right? Because rappers been putting the medicine and the candy for years, but motherfuckers ain't paying attention. These new rappers come up like, no, man, we ain't listen to Jay. That nigga wash, man. You listen to Jay. Y'all niggas still signing deals for real after all they done stole for real.
Still.
So we got a comment from King So. King So says she got more money than him. She don't need his bread. Shit wasn't gonna last long anyway. Keep it 100.
That's facts.
I mean, maybe
that's my take on the situation. Like, I'm not surprised.
I did check their net worth. He's worth 26. She's worth 24. They really around the same bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like you said, yeah, that 360 deal is.
Brooklyn Honcho says she ain't staying. Her eyes are open to new money, niggas. With her new dick in her sights.
New dick, but not new money. Ain't no other niggas out there got that kind of worth right now. Like Offset and them. Who else? Who she gonna fuck? NBA YoungBoy? No,
she ain't fucking with. Listen, when you leave a rapper, you don't go to another rapper.
She gonna go to nigga from the hood like Nicki.
No, you gonna get to one of these white boy billionaires.
She gonna pull an Eve.
There you go. Exactly. See, Logic got where I was going with it.
I can see that. She probably, because she hanging around Joe Biden. She rubbing them shoulders and that. She might come up. Yeah, she might come with a politician.
Come on now.
All right now.
Laura Lee says a couple of months ago, the Migos were looking into the books. The Migos are not as rich as you think. And Virginia Slim says peace and good morning. Good morning to you, Virginia Slim. And salute to everybody who's pulled up so far. So yeah, speaking of marriages, V, what do you think, like in your take as a woman, what would he have had to what do you think he did, you know what I mean, to put the nail in the coffin?
I don't think he did anything. I just think that honestly with this whole QC thing, I think that really exposed him to her. Because remember, Cardi said when she first got with him that, you know, Offset was in a higher position and that he was knowledgeable of the music industry. He was able to teach her things that she didn't know. And I guess now with what's happening with Migos and you know, his entire group with QC, I guess he's starting to reveal himself that he didn't really know what was really going on, that he wasn't really as involved as he proclaimed to be. And maybe Cardi B maybe feels like the person that she got with isn't the person that she's with now. So I think she's on to bigger and better things. And I think Steph hit the nail on the head. She's rubbing these shoulders with Joe. You know, she may come up with Joe brother. Who knows? But I think that Cardi B's going to get her a politician. I really think so.
Lovell in the league says, nah, Cardi B too ratchet for a white boy.
Nah, they love that shit.
Eve from Philly.
Yeah, like
come on.
Eve was a stripper from Philly, to be exact.
Come on.
To be exact.
King So says, you check their net worth, but you should be checking net income. And
good point. Good point.
Oh yeah, because that's what they took home. Yeah.
That says a white person or athletic. I agree. Chris Jones, what up, man? He said, good morning, my peoples. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Virginia Slim says, Cardi is going into politics now. She's going to get her a Cory Booker. Cory
Booker's too black for her. She's not going to do that.
You know what, though?
She was hanging around J-Lo. J-Lo fucked with her head.
But speaking of which, right? Future had this famous quote, you could do what you want when you popping. You know what I'm saying? So when Offset was cheating and his records was going platinum and he thinking he got all his money coming in, she dealing with the cheating. Now you a broke cheater? Mm-mm. You got King Rock. You got to go.
Word.
All right, and Brooklyn Hunter says the honeymoon sparks are gone. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, salute to them. Hopefully they work it out if it was meant to be worked out.
They say in marriages the first 3 years are the hardest. Once you get past the first 3 years, you pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought they had this thing called the second year itch or something like that. No, it's 7 year itch. Sorry, that's when niggas start separating. They ain't even make it that far.
I ain't make it that far either, so I couldn't tell you.
Vanessa Lee says Eve got rid of that ratchet shit for the white boy. She don't even talk the same style.
Yeah, my grandmother was watching The View. I was like, the Eve is on The View. She's like, who Eve? I said, Eve right there. Eve is a whole different bitch.
And Redemption Soul said CP time like a mug. Good morning, all. Yo, Redemption. Listen, I'm high as shit this morning.
We gonna come back early. We gonna try our best to come back like 7 a.m. if we could. Right, Logic?
Yeah, absolutely. But this morning I was on some medicated chocolate from the night before. I want to.
It was chocolate. You didn't smoke it? It was chocolate.
I wasn't even smoking. No, just that shit. But that shit break down to your system different. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get rid of that shit for a minute. Mm-hmm. So, and what was you saying, Steph?
No, I was about to say, yeah, my man in the cloud, just like the ones in the background. That's all.
Facts. King So says Cory Booker is too black. What the fuck for Cardi? Yeah, I think she would. I think she would do it.
Nah, he too black. He too black. She gotta go get like She might fuck with Mitch. What's that nigga? The turtle nigga, Mitch O'Connell.
With the what? What'd you call him?
The white dude?
Yeah, the turtle nigga with the fucking shit. Turtle nigga, then we'll talk mad slow. She might go get a nigga in Congress just to piss off Candace Owens. I'm dead serious.
Said the turtle nigga. So yeah, that was another story we never got into, you know what I mean? But apparently they was going back and forth on Instagram. Redemption says nice job. Yeah, I mean, it sounds nice in theory, but this shit, I had it up the head with this fucking edible. But yo, But speaking of like politics and you know marriages and breaking up and all this, there was a man who got caught with his I guess his pants down in Florida, right? His name is Andrew Gillum. Is that how you say his stuff?
Andrew Gillum, former mayor of Tallahassee, Florida, which is the
Right.
capital of Florida.
And you spoke about him on your show earlier this season, right?
Yeah, we talked about him at length. He was one of the he was one of the leading candidates for he was the Democratic candidate for the governor position. He lost a very close race. I think he lost by like 1,000 votes, maybe something like that.
And he lost before or after they found him in the hotel?
This was he lost before they found him in the hotel room.
And then he spiraled into a Great Depression or something like that?
Correct. He went to rehab. They found meth in the room. He said he struggled with alcoholism and all that other good stuff. And
they said they found men in the room too or something like that, right?
Oh, no. The man called the police. The police. Hey, listen, he took pictures with him. Oh, man, can we get pictures pulled up?
I mean, I don't have it. If you can, I mean, I guess.
I don't know if I got the pictures no more.
Wait, didn't they have a video where they were like showing like him laying down, and they were showing him down to his feet or whatever? Like, I guess the aftermath of the situation.
So what happened? What was the aftermath? What happened?
They showed Andrew Gillum. They had a small video where he was laying down on the bed. I can't remember if his pants were on. His pants were down, but I think his
pants off.
No, I'm trying to remember. Was his actual boxers, or did he have on some?
No, butt ass.
I remember they showed him laying down, and they panned down his legs, and they were showing like the room floor and shit like that. Shit was dirty and shit like that.
Yep. It was booty juice all over the building.
I feel for his wife. That is what I feel for. The fact that he came out, all right, booty juice, you was laid out in a hotel room, whatever. The fact that he came out on TV talking about you bisexual, that's a slap in the face to your wife. She's not a man. So what the fuck are you saying?
Hopefully we don't get flagged for it, but let's hear what he had to say. And I think it's a little 1.5 minute clip. So he was on the show, I believe, about Tamron Hall was the name of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And if Steph, if you find anything, you can send it to the group chat or.
I'm about to say, listen, in the pictures, I can't find the pictures because literally his dick was out. So you can't find it.
We don't need to.
But
is that?
But go ahead.
Oh, but I can find like edited pictures of it.
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to need the edited ones anyway. That's a fact.
The truth is that, Tamron, everyone believes the absolute worst about that day. At this stage, I don't have anything else to have to conceal. I literally got broken down to my most bare place, to the place where I wasn't even sure that I wanted to live, not because of what I had done, but because of everything that was being said about me. What was most hurtful was this belief that I was somehow living a lie in my marriage and in my family. That was the most hurtful to me because I believe we're all entitled to mistakes. And I believe we're entitled to those mistakes without having every other respectable and redeeming part of our lives invalidated. And I felt like the love that I have between my wife and I, my family, but most important, the authenticity that I've tried to lead with was all in question at this point. And not even in question anymore. Something else had been assumed by that. And to be very honest with you, when you didn't ask the question, you put it out there, is whether or not I identify as gay. And the answer is I don't identify as gay, but I do identify as bisexual. And that is something that I have never shared publicly before.
All right.
I say at least Bruce Jenner had the nerve to divorce.
Oh, yeah, echoing.
I don't know why it's echoing. That's weird.
All right, good. Try again.
My headphones and everything is in. My mic sound nice. Hello?
All right, yeah, you good.
Okay. No, I was gonna say at least Bruce Jenner had the decency to get divorced from Chris before he went to go live his life. He's still married. I don't think he's considering his wife. I think it's extremely disrespectful, and I hope she takes him to the fucking cleaners.
Yo, whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, whatever, you in a committed relationship. You
Facts.
broke your vows. You made a promise to this woman when you said I do. So now you just a foul nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm guessing Logic is looking at the pictures because he's laughing.
No, I didn't find the pictures yet. I didn't see the pictures. I'm laughing at the comments.
No, I'm laughing at the goddamn pictures. Oh my god.
Where did you send the pictures?
I sent them to the group chat.
All right. Now I'm laughing at the comments. So Brooklyn Hunter says nobody gonna talk about the lip gloss he wearing.
Yo, I was just about to say that. You notice how he was talking to? I was just offended that he was saying that about my marriage. Like,
what's that shit y'all put on your eyes?
Filters?
That is
the shit on top of
No,
your
it do look like he got eyeshadow on. He might have red eyeshadow on.
Oh,
he might have red eyeshadow on.
Who taught Andrew Gillum how to couture? Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had some. It looked like he had some makeup on. Looked like he had a lot of makeup on.
To be objective, that's not even his shade. But also to be objective, men do wear makeup on TV. That's a normal thing when they get prepped for TV. They put makeup on men. Now, I do think that he asked for extra things that the makeup artist wasn't already going to do.
Red my lips a little bit.
Yeah, I'm too. Can't fuck with y'all this morning. Hold on.
The comments is going crazy too.
King So says no bullshit. All these weirdos aren't in that type of lifestyle. They only expose the ones they want to control or the ones they can't control anymore, right? Virginia Slim says, Steph, delete your search history after looking that shit up. And
I looked up Andrew Gillum hotel photos. It wasn't. I didn't look it for a dick pic. I didn't type no. I didn't type no shit.
You don't know what's.
All right. It says Gillum the bussy mayor, and Workson says salute Workson, and let me see. Virginia Slim says this whole thing smells like a PR stunt. None of these dudes came forward. None went to the press. Andrew about to come out as the champion for the Alphabet Squad. I mean, yo, if once you get caught with your pants down like the way he did, the only way he did literally. The only way is the champion now. You know what I mean? Like you can't be denied. You can't be in denial and shit like that. You gotta do like Raz B and them niggas and go perform at the parade and all that.
It was only one nigga that got out ahead of it, and he thought somebody got video. I know this nigga must have thought somebody was gonna blackmail him, and that's Malik Yoba. Malik Yoba had got
that
out
nigga.
Before. Yeah, he got out in front of it before anybody else could see or say something. So now when something get released, it's like, oh, well, that's just Malik.
Yo, my man's filmed this interview for The Root. Well, he's and they asked Malik Yoba about that shit. He wigged out. You seen that? He wigged the fuck out. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna go to the comments. I might pull it up a little later. And let me see. Hold on. So King So says wife probably like shit. She get double D strokes. I don't know what that means. Lorvel said this nigga serious, bro. You on drugs with male lovers. You were living a lie in the public. And meth.
I don't know why male lovers is so funny to me.
Nah, but real talk though, like, was he on meth? Did you say he got caught with meth?
They found meth in the room. I sent the picture. You can't find them?
I didn't pull it up yet. Oh, I didn't get a chance to. Virginia Sim says his wife says she knew about it. Okay. C-Dot says Brooklyn, I peeped that. Brooklyn Hunter says she's going to stay with him because of his political stature. we could be looking at our first openly gay president. You think he can make it that far after doing
Oh
that?
God, if they do this,
Yo, his career is in shambles. Everybody done jumped off the bandwagon.
I might have to get a dual passport for real, for real.
After doing meth, though, how far can he go after doing meth is what I want to see. You know what I mean? I think that's more crazy than they caught him cheating. You know what I'm saying? This nigga does meth, bro.
Bro, nothing is more crazy than getting gangbanged by two white dudes.
I mean, I don't
in a
know.
hotel room in
Word,
South
he
Florida.
didn't even get gang banged by niggas.
Right, two white boys. Like a reverse
But
Oreo.
now look, he's bisexual. So he's like, yo, yeah, I'm bisexual. And so in his world, you can only say he cheated at this point. That's how he looking at it. But he was cheating while smoking meth, getting gangbanged. This nigga's a fucking drug fiend. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, because he was on meth, he could have blamed it on the drugs. He didn't even do that. He could have just been like, yo, I was taken advantage of. Like, I was on drugs. Like,
meth heads be pissed off.
Remember Richard Pryor? Oh, but you know, it's pictures of him with the dude, like just not in a normal setting. Like a real saucy picture with them just like sitting together on a boat.
So yeah, he can't blame that shit on meth. Meth gonna make you.
You said I'm gonna have crackheads upset.
All the meth heads gonna be upset. They like, nah, that shit don't make you gay. Chris Jones says I'm done.
It's gonna be upset.
King So says, y'all niggas looking a little too close at the nigga lips. Fall back.
No. Everybody noticed it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody noticed it. This nigga, that ain't how man's supposed to look, dog. That ain't how men look.
He look like a clown a little bit. His face was a little too bright. He looked like a clown, you know what I mean?
This nigga had, like, it was clear that nigga had makeup on. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, when you see, okay, like everybody in the movie wearing makeup. Everybody from females to your most masculine man, Tupac, had makeup on in these movies. However, niggas ain't having get my lips red. Niggas ain't doing that. That's not it.
Nah, son,
that was a special request because he knew he was coming out. Like he was like kind of setting the, you know what I'm saying? It felt like this was orchestrated. Like he knew
this was his moment.
And you know what? It was his moment because she didn't ask him. He said, I know you didn't ask me, you know, but you kind of asked around the question and was, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't even let her ask.
He was like, yeah, I know you ain't asked me, but since we, you know, just want to get it out there, I am bisexual. Yes. Because she didn't ask him.
That's even worse.
This is his moment.
Oh God, she didn't even ask him, yo.
Now he can get in front of it, and like they say, he can come out the champion. You know what I'm saying? That's his plan. They're not gonna get rid of him that easy. But it's the meth shit that he gonna always have to really explain after this.
His career gonna take off.
But what he said, the one thing he said he wasn't on the meth. He said that wasn't him. That's the one thing he said. But I don't know.
I mean, the only way he can prove himself is if he takes a drug test.
And at this point, that shit clear out of his system.
Yeah, but that's not a drug you just gonna stop doing. But I don't know. All right, Virginia Simpson's facts at BK Honcho. Mohammed Score says he's an embarrassment to his family and children.
Facts. Yeah. That's what I'm worried about his wife. Like the fact that like he didn't divorce her and then do this. Like I respect Bruce Jenner because at the very least, you know, he waited till his kids was grown. Like, you know, he waited.
And let me say this too. I don't respect Bruce Jenner. Like he gets this applaud, and I think he won Woman of the Year and all this other shit. Like, yo, this nigga's a coward. You've been living a lie for 30 plus years. Leading this woman on for 30 years.
No.
Lying about who you are, lying to your family, lying to your kids, lying to yourself. That's a coward. And you come out at 75, nigga, you finna die soon.
You right. Exactly. That's what you do. You come out at 75 before you leave this goddamn earth. You don't disrespect
Take
wife,
it to the
and your
grave, nigga.
kids.
It's some shit you take to the grave. Take it to the grave, cuz. You made it this
Yo,
far.
Steph. You think that she just now knowing? Like she knew.
She knew.
Oh, Chris ain't know. Chris
knew. Chris was getting fucked by niggas the entire time, so she didn't care. So when he finally came out for Chris, it was probably like allegedly, it was a situation where she was like, all right, and see, she grabbed up Corey real quick.
She probably caught him in her clothes mad times.
Yo, but listen, you saying, oh, she knew, and Bruce, she was fucking around with niggas the whole time.
I don't know what I'm saying right now, man.
It seemed like the type of nigga to watch her get smashed out by a nigga. He seemed like that type, don't he?
Yeah.
Just sitting over in the corner watching her beating
That's what I'm
dick.
saying. They know what she knew what type they was into, some freak, you know what I mean, freaky shit. They already know what type of time they on.
I respect Bruce. He waited. Now you got Andrew. You know, this is the problem with niggas. Niggas love a fucking spectacle.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Yo, this nigga's still married. I want to know how old is his kids. Not to really talk about the children, but he has kids with this lady.
His kids are kids. I think I think like 10 and under.
Come on, man. Now they gotta go through being teenagers with this type of shit. Like, at least Kylie and Kendall, they were grown at this point.
You gonna lose every roast.
No. Listen, they gonna be all right, man. The kids don't know shit about politics, man. They be all right. Look, I'm gonna get the rest.
Kids is me.
They don't know shit about politics, and
they got to.
And the guy who got his ass torn up in the hotel on meth and all that. They don't know about that shit,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do.
I hope their last name not Gilliam.
It is.
Brooke Lancer says he was with the white man at that, with a slap in the face to a black wife. To go to your point, Vanessa. And Laura Vanessa says Andrew Gilliam will be a guest on the P Valley dating Lil Murder. Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. Mohamed Shakur says it's crazy that some black women are riding for him, knowing he's pretty much disrespected a black woman and compromised her health.
Thanks.
Yeah, he did compromise her health.
Elaborate. Because
when people have anal sex, that is a risky behavior. That is one of the behaviors that exposes a lot more fluids. When people say you can catch different STDs, you can catch from blood, semen, vaginal secretions, breast milk, and pre-cum. So that's 3 out of 5 that he has opened himself up to. So, yeah, he's on one.
Hey, all right, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Got a little quick health tip.
All right, go back to that last comment. I kind of want to.
Right there. He compromised her health. Yeah.
No, not that one. The next one that you was on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Virginia Simpson, keep it real, Steph. You voted for dude out there in Florida. You voted.
Really? Yeah, voted. Okay. Have y'all not? Y'all obviously don't watch live and on point, because I said that I voted for him. And this is way before. This is 2018. Okay. Nobody knew he was gay. My ex-girlfriend was working on his campaign. Like, I thought he was a stand-up dude. You know what I'm saying?
If he was being gay, makes him not a stand-up dude.
Have you ever met him before?
I mean, cheating on your wife make you not a stand-up dude, though.
Right. All right.
Now I didn't know. I didn't, and then he's battling alcoholism and allegedly meth. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know these things. So I this is the first campaign where I actually went out and put money into it. You know what I'm saying? I went to rallies with Michael Eric Dyson was there. Goddamn, what's her name? Angela Rye was there. Like, you know, I was heavily involved in that election. So yeah, I voted for him. But I didn't know that, and that's why I don't listen. I'm done with dog. Listen, shoot, man. You can fool me once, man, but damn, you ain't giving me no more, man.
You think he was using campaign money for meth and all that?
I believe he was using campaign money to go on trips with his little man booze. Yeah. His male lovers. Yeah. I can.
All right. So King Soul says Virginia Slim. Well, listen, he kept it real. He did. You voted for him. He told you. Brooklyn Honcho says bet 100 he don't make governor.
No, that's
yeah. I don't. But he can still end up, you know what I'm saying, above water though, if he just embraced this whole shit and become an advocate for gay rights and politics. You know what I'm saying?
And let's not forget, because if anybody actually watches elections, like the election debates, him against Governor Ron DeSantis, he was killing them in the debates, killing them. Like he just seemed like the superior candidate. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
He was high as shit that day. That's why. Allegedly.
And also he's a HBCU graduate. He went to FAMU, and I don't know if people know about FAMU in their political science majors, but they be on top of their shit. Like they don't get a lot of credit for it because it's a HBCU,
right?
But it got a lot of good people coming out of there.
All right, that's what's up. Mills Lane says, "Bitch, set me up." Marion Barry. Words of Marion Barry. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, was Marion Barry there too when he
I have no knowledge.
And, I think I lost my. Yeah, there we go. King So says he was up there looking like Miss V.
With the eyeshadow. Goddamn right. Nigga stole my eyeshadow for his interview.
And Brooklyn Hansen says he was looking like Juicy Smollett though. And C-Dot is laughing at him being Smollettish. And Laura Vanderlee says Andrew Gilliam was sassy as hell in that interview. And King So says, pause, nigga. Logic talking about now he can get Bumble Clot. Listen, man, if you get ahead of the situation, you feel me? Then he might be. Yeah, he was delivered. Virginia Slim says the little kid in Kong pulled up. Ahmed Shakur says Steph, nah, his wife changed him and woke up that side of Bruce. Talking about
Chris.
Yeah, listen, if you watching your wife get plowed by a black man every other night, every week, and I don't know what it do to the psyche of a white man. I have no idea.
Virginia Slim says Bruce went from the Wheaties box to getting his box popped. And y'all going the show is gonna get niggas canceled in the future. Like niggas gonna be trying to do something in their future, and they're gonna play.
Bring this shit up.
Yeah, they're gonna bring a clip up of us just reading somebody's shit. You know what I mean? Brooklyn Hancho says 6'4" and 2. And Laura Vanderlee says, if my daddy did this, I would disown him. Mika J. Woods, hey, what's up, sis? She says, I'm pretty sure Kylie and Kendall played dress up with their dad and realized at one point that he was way more into it than them. That's
they ended up doing that later on. Like they showed that on they show when after he came out, like him and Kylie was talking about like lipsticks and shit like that. So like,
yeah. I'm saying they knew what time it was with him. And Keenan says Steph reminds me of Binky from Arthur.
Really?
Nigga just came in the chat flaming. Nigga ain't wasting no time.
Yo, my Mexico says, Ja, when you're married to a woman with gay, being gay doesn't make you a stand-up guy. Right. I asked him which was it that he was saying, which made him not a stand-up guy. He specified, but the fact that he cheated, not because he was gay.
Yes.
Redemption Song says, and you got to be clear nowadays, because between these comments and us just talking freely, you never know. You know what I mean? Steph might want to open up a church or some shit, and they're gonna be in the board meeting. shit up. Like, what's the shit you said one day? Nah, Redemption said the community rallies behind Gillum. They will. Yeah, they will.
What community?
The LGBT community is going to rally behind them.
Tell me something, but they only make up 10% of the votes.
Oh, you know what? You got me there. But he better get cool with the white ones. I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he may be cool with the rednecks for the meth.
There you go. Mika J. Woods says, "Oh, he on his Mary Barry shit. Yeah, like worse than though. This nigga doing meth. Like I don't really hear about a lot of black people doing meth. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be real bold.
I mean, at least not now. At least not now.
I don't know. This nigga's a whole politician doing meth. That shit is crazy.
Imagine saying, crack ain't strong enough.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like meth, my nigga. Like, yo, Redemption Song says Gilliam's marriage is that of convenience.
Yes.
Basically, she's a trophy.
Oh, that whole thing is just a front. That shit. He don't touch her. He don't touch her.
Well, he had to touch her to make them kids.
I just about to say that's the only time they slept together.
All right, Virginia Sim says, how does the community feel about him now? Do they still rock with him?
Speaking of all the people in Florida that I know, don't nobody rock with him.
All right. And Redemption says FAMU. I think
FAMU. Yeah.
FAMU.
Yeah. And Laura Valdez says, damn, Steph thought he was funding Andrew Gillum's campaign, but he was really funding his meth habits and male lovers.
Oh, God. No. He was supporting booty bumps.
It's cold, man. It's cold. King Soul says, sound like some Florida Bati boy bullshit. Steph got a lot of info about this. I mean, he just was voting. He put his support for the black man. You know what I mean? Basically, was there a lot of black people running for different shit out there? Or
for this particular race, he was really the only prominent black candidate. Again, like I said, he was very popular. You know what I'm saying? He spoke well. Like I said, HBCU graduate, straight out of FAMU, was the mayor of Tallahassee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he ain't have a resume. Like ain't nobody know who he was.
Yeah, safe bet basically. Redemption.
And like I said, my ex-girlfriend was on the campaign. She was working the campaign. She was a campaign manager. So like, I know a lot.
Redemption Song says FAMU is a prestigious HBCU. Keisha Lance Bottoms is a grad.
Facts.
And
okay.
King Soul says HBCU is a breeding grounds for the Bati boy Boule. Fuck out of here.
Nigga, what?
So King Soul, you can't just say that. You gotta come with some facts, you know what I mean? So what's your experience with those HBCUs that will make you say that? Muhammad H. Gore says, King Saul, I went to Fist, so yeah, you're correct. So yeah, Muhammad, I guess Muhammad is your proof. Redemption Song 76 says, proud HBCU grad, and no, it's not the case. That is not the case, Hampton. All right, see? Virginia Slim says, yeah, a lot of these Boule cats are real suspect. And Muhammad Score says, being married with children only to be gay doesn't make you a stand-up. I think we read that already. And King Soul says, if you don't know, you don't. Redemption. And then King Soul says, if you don't know, you don't know. Miss Redemption again. And Mika J. Woods says, but you know the men in Florida are a little different. Like for real. When was the last time you Googled Florida, man, and put any put in any day of the year, you'll be shocked what comes up. You got anything to say about that? Steph being in Florida, I think she used to live out there as well.
Let's be clear. Florida man is attached to anybody in Florida, any man in Florida, right? Including people who've retired and moved to Florida. You know what I'm saying? And then they have children. and they're in Florida. Like everybody comes to Florida. We got Disney World. God damn it, people come here. We got sunshine. Listen, it be 70 degrees on Christmas.
Yes. That
You
shit
know
was
what I'm
weird
saying?
as fuck when I lived out there, yo.
Motherfuckers come here for that experience. They don't want to deal with the cold. So everybody from everywhere comes here. They come to see the beach. You know what I'm saying? Come to see Miami Beach. Hell, even Jacksonville Beach. And I don't know why, but they do. They come to see it. And
that's when when people get tired of Miami, then we start driving up. Because that's what I did. When I got tired of Miami, that's when I started going to Daytona.
You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, Polk County and shit.
This is a tourist state. So we got a lot of people come in and out, and a lot of people stick. You know what I'm saying? And then you got crazy from all over the world. I've met at least 30 people, and I don't know them, but I've met them when I was working downtown. Who were like just like backpack to Florida.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like a lot of beautiful states have that same problem. You know what I'm saying?
Even New York is the same way.
Yeah, California got that as well. Like they got people that they'll put people with mental problems on the bus, send them to California, and then real talk. You know what I mean? Give them one-way ticket, send them out there. So
as a part of that, at the beginning of this quarantine, New York City were trying to send a lot of their homeless and mentally ill people to Newark, and the mayor of Newark came out and was like, hell no, y'all gonna have to pay for this. And then they ended up putting them in hotels up here in New York City. But
yeah. All right, so I'm gonna read the rest of these comments before we go to the next story.
Yes.
And King Soul says that's convenient info, Steph. Thanks. That will be all. All right. And Virginia Sim says being an HBCU grad doesn't give you the instant clout in the Black community. Look at Camilla Harris, and that's true. And King Soul says I don't need receipts, Logic. And then he goes on to say I can only wake you up. You got to do your own research. And Mills Lane.
Hold on. Were you touched? Did someone try you? Because y'all not telling y'all ain't saying nothing. Like be like, yeah, it's just a bunch of gay niggas at such and such school. I don't think that's a whole. That's not a big thing, but y'all not saying that. Y'all be like, nah, like y'all worried that somebody's gonna come out and get you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, ain't nobody watching this show but us.
Oh Lord. Mills Lane says they should have Florida Man Award every year. Last year was Kodak Black. That would be fire. Florida Man Awards.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Virginia Slim says Florida is the fuckery capital of America. And Mika J. Woods says, yes, Kodak Black last year, and this year it's this politician. And Mohammed Shkor says there was some gay shit on the low at Fisk going on. But some of the staff were proud Boule members. Fisk also dick riders of WEB. The boys saw a lot of cats there were black when it was convenient for them. And Redemption says no one suggested an HBCU gives instant clout in the Black community. That's true too. Nobody suggested that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe somebody, I don't know, brung it up as far as the dude that we're talking about. I was just reading his resume pretty much. Right. Oh, that right, because you did bring up what you knew about him when you voted for him. Mika J. Wood says, but Florida men do like stuff like chase squirrels up trees. That Steph, can you confirm or deny this?
I have never chased a squirrel up a goddamn tree. Never in my 31 years have I done this.
Yo, chase the squirrel up a tree sounds crazy. All right, and Redemption says, anywho, and Mika J. Woods says, King So, there are a lot of people to support you. There are people to support you if you want to tell your story, bro. It basically saying if you got touched by any HBCU grads, you know what I mean, that we'll listen and we won't laugh. You know who
it be though? low key, it be them fraternities, man. They do a lot of gay shit in initiation.
Not just an initiation, even out front, like the way sometimes these niggas be dead. Did you see it a couple of years ago where they had like a Q party? It was somewhere in Atlanta, and everybody had their fucking pants down. It was like somebody caught a video, and it was like all of the Q dogs. They all had their purple shirts on. Everybody's pants was below their legs.
That actually was viral. That went viral. Yeah, that shit.
Hi, yo. Redemption says, thank you, Steph. PWIs are breeding ground for Fruit Loops as well. What's a PWI?
I don't know. Let me Google it.
PWI?
Yeah. I don't know.
Never heard of that.
Maybe a white institution. King Soul says, stepping jokes.
Oh,
so,
public white institution?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. And says, so lame. He hate every time I expose something. And,
you just exposed me. Nigga, shut up. Shut your stupid ass up.
And says, Steve Coakley, the Bolay, do your research. Y'all sound lame. Niggas hate when you know more than them. And Virginia Slim says, that's what we saying. Boule equals fraternities. And Muhammad Shakur says, predominantly white institutions. Okay. So basically those fraternities are every institution though. So why are we blaming it on the HBCUs, I think is what we're trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we saying that, the HBCUs gotta, is that shit is heavy when it can be heavy in all of these colleges right now. Virginia Sim says, everybody's okay, we get it. The whole audience is smart. They all know what it is. All right, and Mika says, redemption, I'm just saying.
And I've honestly, I figured it out once you read it.
Right. So our next story is we're gonna go lighter. We need to stay light today, you know what I'm saying? Because in case everybody
not too light, because they will be high up here.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk about nothing too serious. I don't want to be laughing at people getting their ass plowed out and all this crazy shit. You feel me? And then have to regret it later. But look, let's talk about this fresh. You said this to us, right? You want to introduce this stuff?
What, just that double XL?
Yeah.
They the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air mansion for Airbnb.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They say it's for $30 a night, but I don't know how true that is.
All right, so basically, Airbnb is giving a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fans the rare opportunity to live like Will Smith did in 1990s when he moved from Philadelphia to California, but without breaking the bank. According to TMZ, Sunday, September 13th, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air mansion became available for rent on a popular vacation rental platform for $30 a night to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the show, the show's premiere on NBC. So they got some pictures of it. And
but this is the thing though, like, okay, so even if they are renting out rooms for $30 or however much, I don't think that has that much of a significance, because think about the set of that movie. I mean, they weren't in that many rooms.
They weren't in the actual mansion much of the film. That's just what they took the when they did the front scenes. Yeah, that's really all they did when they was in the studio when they were shooting.
I'm saying, weren't those sets created?
Yeah, they were in the studio. It wasn't actually at this home. This home was just like the picture that they showed that they were supposed to be inside.
Right.
And then they just, I guess they took it and tried to recreate it. But it's still a pretty cool thing that they're doing, regardless of the fact.
Yeah. I mean, I think the best that they would be able to do is people will be able to go like to the patio and take pictures, or they could probably take pictures in the front. Like, those would probably be the areas. But inside of the house, I don't really think if people did stay there, people will really know that this is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's home.
Yeah, you think they like just renting a room for $30, not the entire?
They can't possibly be renting that whole shit.
Because there's no Airbnb rooms for like $30. So I like, unless you in like Salt Lake, Michigan, is like Salt Lake City, Utah, or some shit like that, probably.
So Salt Lake City, Utah is nice. It is a really nice city.
That's on my list.
That shit is fire. So basically, I want to talk about also, and can you update me on this? Because all I've seen was basically that they reunited to talk, but so Will actually reunited with the original Aunt Viv.
Yeah, old black Arvell.
Oh shit! Now is
So
he gonna get into some entanglements?
I know they had some type of beef. Basically, she claimed that he was part of the reason she wasn't on the show.
I mean, it was his show, so.
Yeah, I just thought that was. I think it once the original Aunt Viv left, I kind of like. I didn't look at it the same way. I became a little bit disinterested because it just didn't seem like. It didn't seem real. It didn't seem authentic. Not that the other Viv didn't do a great job. I just didn't think it was as entertaining.
She wasn't as good.
Yeah,
That's good. It lost its luster a little bit. I mean, I finished watching it, but it wasn't as good. I think we all can agree that the first seasons were better. We prefer Black Aunt Viv, and especially because Carlton made no sense with two light-skinned parents. Ashley made no sense with two light-skinned parents.
Yeah.
Little Nikki made no sense with two light-skinned parents. Like 3 of your 4 kids don't even make sense. So that means Aunt Viv was fucking somebody else.
That's true. Yeah. It was completely different.
Yeah, so they met up, I guess, to celebrate this this whole 30th year as well, which I think is, at least they can mend the old bullshit. You know what I'm saying, that they had going with them, because I'm sure that shit was just. They was just holding that shit on their chest. Anyway.
Man. And it bothered me to see that they was having reunions and she wasn't a part of it. You know what I'm saying? That was a little bothersome. Especially because how good she was. Like, she is a really good actor.
Yeah. And dancer. I'd never forget that fucking dance scene, man.
Right.
She came through and busted wide open.
All right, so I'm going to go to these comments. King Sources, pull it up. Logic, Steve Coakley, the Bolay, he breaks it all down. Just be quiet if you don't know. God damn. So right now, I don't know what I said to you that made you think I'm ignorant, but I might have just asked you to elaborate because we don't want to just throw shit around without, specifying what you know. So Redemption says, faux temps will be the death of us. And Mika says that's a fact. And Keenan Kong says, this schoolboy baby mama make him quit.
I hope not.
I don't think that's the case. So Schoolboy was on vacation last week, and then he came back this week, but I don't know. He's a little under the weather, so send out a prayer for him because he was traveling. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he'll feel better. Pull up. Work son was good. Happy birthday to Work son. Happy birthday. Salute.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah. And Lord Vanessa says, I would book the mansion just to flex on the gram. Yeah, but they're probably going to make you stay in a room. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to have other people.
Probably going to have some shit where you can't take a picture in the front. Like,
I probably take a picture, but that spending the night there is probably going to be crazy. $30 a night. They probably got a bunch of like makeshift ass, small ass rooms with some type of, futon that fold up into the wall.
I seen the pictures of it. It looked nice.
Okay.
All right. King So says, where did y'all go to school is the real question. Y'all sound very sensitive and protective about that topic for real.
What topic?
Oh, we not, man. We were just asking.
And I went to school in crazy ass Florida. I went to Johnson Wales University in North Miami. So
listen, like, bro, we not even sensitive about the topic at all. We was just trying to look like, man, why y'all won't tell us? That's all. We was like, because we don't know what y'all talking about. It seemed like y'all was talking in code.
Nah, but my thing is, if you're gonna say something about a whole institution, at least have, you know what I mean, some type of facts to back it up.
Because he said all HBCUs, right?
Right. So that was my thing. I didn't go to HBCU.
Me neither.
Neither did
and I made it my business. Even when I was looking at college, I was like, I do not want to go to no goddamn HBCU. To be around niggas, no.
Nah, I wanted to go to one. I just didn't.
I did not.
I just didn't have the pleasure. But my point is, I'm not going to just say, I'm not going to put a blanket over all HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? So if you had a blanket statement, I'm going to ask you, like, what's your point? Not what's your point, but what's your proof? Mom next score says, King, he on his own there, being a fraternity doesn't always equate to being in a boule. Again, I've met a few Boule members who are old heads and they didn't pledge. Mika J. Wood says, I'm more excited for the Bob Dream House that just went on Airbnb.
Oh, word? I didn't know that.
All right. Well, Muhammad X. Core says, Steph, yes, it is. I haven't been there since I was a child, but what I remember is very nice. Virginia Slim says, R.I.P. Uncle Phil.
Yes, R.I.P. Uncle Phil, man.
Yep. And
he's talking about Salt Lake City, Utah. Yes, yeah, right.
Yeah. And King Soul says, Muhammad on my own, never even mentioned a fraternity. I just said, look it up. And then, yeah, so we're not going to read the whole going back and forth. Y'all blowing my high with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mika J. Wood says, dark skin on Viv. Yeah, she was the truth. Brooklyn Honcho says, that's Simba's shirts. Eyes are that Simba's shirt eyes are hypnotizing me, Vanessa. So, yeah. But,
stop staring at my boobs.
Redemption says, I protect the Black Ivy League and other reputable HBCUs at all costs.
Yeah, shout out to Sleazy for the donation.
And Mika J. Wood says that dancing on Viv scene was classic. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. And Workson says on Viv a freak.
She gotta be. She gotta be.
Why y'all say that? Why
did you see the dancing? Yeah.
She threw that leg up at her age with no hesitation. Shit, motherfucker.
Viv be throwing it back.
All right, Laura Vanderlee says dark skin Viv was just bashing Will Smith years ago. I'm surprised Will returned to work with her. I mean, after that last embarrassment Will took, he could do anything. He could take any embarrassment after that last shit.
Hey, apparently Will ain't thin-skinned.
Yo, that's the type of thick skin you need if you want to make it in this industry. You know what I'm saying?
You need Will Smith skin.
Real talk. You want
Will
Smith thick skin if you want to make it in this industry. This man looked at his wife, crossed the little small ass red table and said, bad marriage for life. With a straight face.
That nigga said entanglements, huh?
Yeah. I aspire to have Will Smith thick skin in this game. Real talk. You know what I mean? So anyway, Mills Lane says, I will book the mansion to throw my daughter's boyfriend out the house like Jazz. That's a good one. That's a real one. And Muhammad X is laughing at Lane. And Rasheed Wade said, good morning, good people. Good morning to you. King Soul says, Muhammad, I'm definitely not looking for no support. Stop. God put that little rubber band back in your body, boy. Gold T, weirdo. Keep my name out your goof.
Just keep scrolling past it back and forth. Dumb shit.
Yeah, work son says, thank you, no doubt. Happy born day, bro, and many more. King Soul is the facts in the video. All right, we get it. You watched the video, my nigga. Relax. You said it a million times. We'll watch it or we won't. You don't have to put it in no more times. Virginia Slim says, you don't want to go to a HBCU because you didn't want to be around black people. Smiles. This comments for you.
Oh, you're damn right. I know that black people don't always equal resources, so I wanted to go to a white school so I could be closer to the resources to further my education, and I did. I got several internships, I got several jobs, and several connections based on the school that I went to.
I thought you wanted to be the mayor of Niggertown.
Well, you know, the mayor of Niggertown is always going to have white resources. Niggertown doesn't exist without white people.
No, that they was building their own town, and what happened to their own town in Niggertown? What happened to all that shit? You know, that was white resources in Niggertown.
I have to say this: they had to go to the white courts to make sure it became Niggertown.
Oh man! All right, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
white power.
Redemption.
Niggertown gonna need an invisible cloak over it, like Wakanda. Otherwise, white people gonna fuck everything up.
All right, Redemption is laughing at me. I'm says Slim. There's plenty of those. I don't know what he's talking about. King Soul Now you don't want to read the comments. Yo, King, so I'm too nice for this today. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there. You gotta let me stay up here. Kalila says, Ja, don't let him hijack you, brother. No, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Mika says, why are you so mad, King? Somebody dented your crown this morning. And then Muhammad X says, Miss Bolden, facts. And King So says, Logic, we gotta cam up one day so I can shut these lames up. Y'all got me confused. Well, you know, if you want to cam up for like 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? You can simply send in $20 and we'll cam you up for 20 minutes. And you can get it on, you know what I'm saying? And say what you gotta say. But as long as you're not disrespectful to anybody, you know what I mean? Because then you're gonna waste your money because I can't be back down. But if you know what I mean, you send a donation, we'll have you on for 20 minutes and see what you got, man. Kalila says, at Mika, he's like this all the time. I like the fact that we know how the people are in the comments, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually know who's going to be like what. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty interesting. Work Son says, nothing wrong with that, sister. So,
he's referring to the mayor of Nigga Town. That's who he's referring to.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, sister. Vanessa. Redemption says, Nigga Town makes me laugh so hard.
I love Nigga Town.
King So says, Mika, relax. Okay, yeah. And then Mika Town says, damn, Smilez, black people have plenty of resources.
Not as much as white people.
And Muhammad Mexico says, King So, y'all confused. And then Lord Vel agrees with Muhammad. So I think they want to continue to argue in the comments. We're not going to continue to go with that. You feel me?
Who's next? Go.
But yo, what's this shit y'all sent me on IG?
Oh, can we talk about the nigga bitch on the plane, please?
All right, I'm gonna this is your words, not mine, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play this shit and then
play the nigga bitch on the plane, please.
Why is she a nigga bitch already? Why happened?
Because that bitch got on my nerves. I was so over that hoe. I was so over it. But I want people to watch the video so they can understand exactly what I mean and why I'm saying that.
All right, hold on. Well, Kalila says you got my vote at Smilez for the mayor of Nigga Town. And but you can't be so mad at people calling them nigga bitches, but then you want to be the mayor of Nigga Town. You know, I don't get it. I don't know where you're coming from with this.
Well, people, you gotta love your niggas. Like, you have to. That's a part of being Nigga Town. That don't mean that just because you call them nigga bitches don't mean you don't love them.
All right, let me play the video. Let's play the video.
Is there no bathroom? I'm sorry, honey. Okay, excuse me. I need to get to my door. Sit down. You need to go to the bathroom. I need to get to my bathroom. Ma'am, I need to get to my door. She want me to go to jail. Y'all see how she antagonizing me? Valerie. Y'all see how the lady for me? Look, and then she coming. Look, all I'm trying to do is use the bathroom. What? The lady is getting aggressive with me.
You're not listening.
I'm not a child. I'm grown. I'm trying to use the bathroom. The lady is coming. I see the bathroom. Now she needs to use get to her door. Can I get to my bathroom? No. What do I gotta listen to?
No, I was blocking you.
What I gotta listen to? Are you my boss? You are white privilege. You're not my boss. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, thank you. You're not my boss.
I need to.
And you're not my boss. You're white privilege. Sit down. You don't have privilege over me.
Oh, I don't.
Thank you. You have privilege. No, but all of a sudden you got to go back here. You wait for me to get to my bathroom and have respect for me like you've been having.
Call them now.
Call them.
I need to get to my door.
Good. And I need to get to my bathroom. So you rate and respect people. You have white privilege and it's not here. It's over with. It's 2020.
Yes, it is.
Wake up. You got a mask on.
Yes, I do.
So you're under the government too. You're confined. And you don't have white privilege anymore. I'm a queen. California. She was from a black queen.
Okay, well, I need
you don't talk because you so privileged that you got to get in somebody else and tell them you're not listening. I don't have to listen to you. You don't run me. You go to the bathroom. You shut up and stay in your lane. Okay. You have nothing to do with this, little girl. I'm not talking to you. Okay. Listen to your mama. She should have told. I know you don't care. You so grown.
Ma'am, I need to get to my door.
Okay, thank you. And I need to get to the bathroom. Like I said, y'all don't run people. You don't run America. You run yourself. So get off your little mentality that you better than somebody because you're not. Thank you. Yeah, huh? That's what I say. See this little shit right here? This whole little mentality. But you need to understand, you don't run America no more.
Everyone seated at this time.
That shit over
Take
with.
your
Police, you
seats
didn't
now.
run me. And guess what? When I was 14, they said, oh, you people are so the same. I slapped the shit out that white bitch when she told me that all y'all white people are so the same. And that's I got off that bus in Richmond, California. So you can think all you want to. All y'all people is all the same. That's what y'all teach in your house. But black people don't teach that hate in our house. You need to understand that. Yeah, we don't teach hate in our house. Y'all teach hate in your house. Y'all narcissists. But you ain't
Get this bitch off the screen now. I mean,
I'm not a slave. I never came from Africa. I'm an indigenous person to this country. You shut up. Let me tell you instead of what your mama taught you. Let me tell you the truth. I'm the queen in this motherfucker. You understand me? You came from my color. Black make every color. You understand me? Black make every. Your people are going extinct. And that's why you're mad. You can't procreate. That's what eugenics was about. That's what eugenics, the Darwin theory, because y'all know the truth. I've been waiting to say this. I've been waiting to say this all my life. You're mad because only black people have the genes to procreate. And y'all know the truth. You come from me. A black person can make any color in Africa white with blue eyes and blonde hair, just like you. Have a twin, one my color and one your color. It's called Esau and Jacob. You be quiet. Yeah, for real. And I got the promise to my people. And you mad. Because the promise is coming. You understand me? You can take me to jail. You're mad. Go ahead. Now let me let my people know the truth on this motherfucker. Esau and Jacob, you mad? The promise is coming to my people. And you think we stole the birthright? But it's, shut up, bitch. It's coming to us. It's coming to us. You understand me? You can't do nothing about it. That's why y'all so mad. But this whole corona shit is all about is that God is coming back for his people. And I don't give a damn. He's real. And when it comes, y'all gotta get this racist shit out of here. Because if you don't, you can't accept the Lord Jesus Christ. And I don't give a damn. That's what it's all about. Because he looks like you and he looks like me. That's what he looks like. I'm tired of it. She gonna get it. They think I got so much white privilege to tell people what to do, but she need to understand California is a black queen.
say that shit walking, bitch. And they sent the nigga to come get her.
I will.
That shit walking. Yep, bitch, get off now.
She laughing is funny, but she need to understand and respect the queen when she see one in her face. Bow down, bitch, because your eyes is recessive.
All right.
That's the dominant gene. I took
Get off, bitch.
plus and all of it.
Off, bitch. Get off.
That's right. It's right. Everything. Everything. A plus. You got the recessive gene. I got the dominant gene. The brown eyes, the skin.
All right.
Now, I would say this. I was actually with her in the beginning. I was. Because nobody has a right to put their hands on you. When that lady touched her, and she said, don't put your hands on me, I was with her on that. I was actually there with her. But then when you get into, you want to start focusing on the lady that's in the seat that ain't got nothing. Yeah, she talking, but she ain't got nothing to do with the situation, so your focus shouldn't even be on her. So now you're focusing on the lady in the seat. You're talking about the cave dwellers. You're talking about their genetics and all this other kind of shit. You're talking about how they can't do this and can't do that and all this other kind of things. And at the end of the day, you cause so much ruckus as to now you're not going anywhere. Everybody else is still going to their destination. Talk that shit walking, bitch. And this is why I have a problem with nigga bitches like this, because they run their mouths and they don't realize the situations that they put themselves in. You don't want to be in handcuffs on a plane, or you don't want to get escorted off a plane. That's not what you really want to do. You want to go to your destination. So the key is get home. The key is get to your destination. And she failed because she allowed these people to fuck with her feelings. White people know what they doing when they going to fuck with people all the time. But it's niggas who are super emotional who allow them to get to them. And the reason why she's a nigga bitch, because she let all those white people on that plane get to her. She been watching too much YouTube videos. She been sitting at home, and she thought that this was her time to shine. No, bitch, this is not your motherfucking soapbox. This is a goddamn plane. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck off now. Now you sitting at Terminal X, and now you ain't going nowhere.
She said she was waiting for this moment to say these things.
Exactly.
The message got across. You know what I mean? It went viral.
It got across, and she got off.
What's your thoughts?
This was hard for me to watch.
You think she was being ignorant?
At some points, and yeah, she got a little ignorant. A lot of the comments weren't necessary, wasn't called for a situation like she said. This was a woman waiting to explode. You know what I'm saying? This was beyond whatever her issue was about somebody touching her, telling her where to go, her move, whatever the case was, whatever that little thing was about, what it started off about, it didn't end about that. She had some shit that she wanted to get off her chest. Like she said, this ain't had nothing to do with that. And them white people are the wrong white. They picked, I guess they picked the right one, so to speak, because she was forced to get off the plane. So I ain't got much to say about this. Like I said, it was hard for me to watch because the way the sister was carrying on. And then, like you said, they sent the token black cop to come pick her up. And he knew he was the token black cop. You can tell by the way he approached her. He wasn't. Yeah. He handled her with kid gloves. You know what I'm saying?
She was kicking knowledge though, so she couldn't be ignorant. She was kicking knowledge.
No, some of the stuff she was saying seemed more hateful than it was actual facts.
That bitch was watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, watching YouTube videos. Yeah, and you. Oh my goodness.
She said she was like you, Vanessa.
You niggas who.
She said what?
She said she was indigenous like you.
She could be indigenous, but we have stupid indigenous people too. And I know how to fucking act when I go somewhere. It's not the fact that I've not been in racist situations. I have. I've been in Daytona Beach when they've had their bike festivals with all the fucking Confederate flags out. But I've been in racist situations, but I know how to handle myself to get home. I know how to handle myself on a plane to be able to get to my destination. These bitches, they want to act out. She would have handled that differently. She would have been able to sit down back in her seat and go off. Now white people feel threatened. Now, bitch, you getting off the plane. Understand the climate that you're in.
Vanessa, that don't make you stupid. Because you're emotional doesn't make you stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the fuck it does.
No, it does not. It does not.
Yes, it does. You are stupid if you can't handle your emotions. That's a stupid move.
Sometimes you gotta ask, was having to have the schedule enough the next flight worth it? If it was, then no, it wasn't. It depends if it's worth it to you. Is it worth it to go there? I know it's some situations where you be like, yo, if this happened to me, I'll kill that motherfucker and I will go to jail for the rest of my life and it'll be worth it. It's some situations like that.
Some people do think like that. I'm not saying that they don't.
I know it's a few situations where I go to jail forever. I won't even blink twice.
Right. From family, children, obviously. Understood. Not thinking twice about it. This is not a life-threatening situation. This is not that.
But then this is a principal. She's also viewing this as a principal situation. And what's another flight? It's not a big deal, really. In the grand.
But she don't even understand how she look. You didn't win, bitch. Bitch, you getting off the plane, bitch. You didn't win. You didn't win. All of you gave, and that's what the white people in their seats is fucking laughing. Look at the nigga clapping right there. These white people are fucking happy as shit. That bitch sat there. They was just like, okay, let this bitch talk. And she's now getting off the plane. Those white people were fucking laughing at her. She made a mockery of herself. All of those words didn't even mean anything because the end result ended in her getting thrown off the goddamn plane and them still going to their destination.
Yo, V, you sure they wasn't clapping because she just finished preaching?
Nah.
She said some shit.
Nah.
He was preaching. Yo, let me go to these comments real quick. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Shakur says Smilez, correct. There's some stupid indigenous.
Yup, facts. Some of them on the NYPD. You're right.
One of them are on the NYPD crest with a Dutchman. So, okay. Miss Ravioli says she did win.
Win what? When she won a first seat at the goddamn terminal. That's the fuck she was. That bitch won a whole wait for the next goddamn plane.
She got her pride is intact. Her pride is intact. You know what I mean?
A lot of niggas is doing 20 years for pride, and they wish they would made a different decision.
I gotta be honest. Out of all of the videos we did, this is the one I least care about.
This shit made me mad because everybody is promoting this video like she's doing something great. And the fact that the matter is, at the end result, this bitch got off the plane. What are y'all even promoting?
She was preaching, but hold on.
She wasn't.
Mika says they would care less what she said as long as she got off the plane.
Facts.
Jay says even though her point didn't come across very nice, she wasn't wrong. That's what Jay says. Mika J Wood says she won a record of a lifetime seat on Amtrak. And Redemption says fact.
Yes, she did. That bitch will be on the train from now on, going car to car.
Workson says maybe she didn't give a fuck that she got kicked off the flight.
Well, why were you on it if you didn't care to get kicked off?
Because she's going back to nigga town.
You go through security. You know. You sit there, you wait, you get to the airport 2 hours early, you book your flight in advance, all this to get on the plane now. It's not like you just caught a bus. It's not like you on a 46 in Brooklyn. It's not like you on the 3 train. Bitch, you are on a flight. That's preparation. So you did all that preparation to wait for this moment.
Nah, but they be racist.
Do that shit?
They be racist sometimes though. But Steph, what you was gonna say?
No, if the woman said she been waiting to say this shit,
she did.
She didn't. She don't give a fuck about missing that flight. Clearly, she did not give a fuck.
That's
right though.
And she went viral preaching. She was preaching. I'm about to send her a cash app.
Don't send that bitch no money.
Somebody find her cash app.
Don't send that bitch no money, man. Don't waste your money, man.
I'm gonna send her a cash app. Yo, Lord Val Lee says she was bumping "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. Before she got on the plane. He said
palms was sweaty. These arms were ready.
She was ready for that one. She was, All right. Mom
on his shirt, minus spaghetti. She's nervous.
Yeah, Mom X says minus the Jesus bullshit, she was spot on. Work Son says it needed to be said. See, she was preaching. I'm about to send her a cash app.
Don't send this bitch no money, man.
Redemption Song says she addressed the black cop like he was going to agree.
Word, that nigga was still going to escort off. She thought that nigga was going to be a saving grace, too. Fuck out of here, bitch. Get off.
She said Jesus looked like you and me. He still walked off. All right. Hold on, my fault.
Oh, Miss Ravioli does have a great point. Well, go ahead.
Mills Lane says her third eye was on Super Saiyan mode. Yes.
You feel me? You feel me?
Redemption Talk says, good morning, Sweet D. Yes, good morning, Sweet D.
Yes,
and
good morning.
Ish shit says, what happened? This is what happens when you get woke.
Facts. When you get woke too fast, this is what happens.
She couldn't wait to tell somebody. She couldn't wait to tell somebody.
Listen, when you start reading and start picking up this information and you realize all the shit you've been taught in your life was bullshit, and then the people around you don't know no better either. Oh man,
you can't wait to put them on, right?
You saying?
And then if you gotta be around white people as you're becoming woke, that's not a good thing. Listen. You gotta control yourself. I did that. I was in college. I had a white roommate, and I'm reading shit, looking at shit on YouTube, and I gotta look at this bitch. That's not a good recipe.
Yo, it's funny you said that, right? Because I was a trainer. I was in my training with I had a white trainer, and I was over the road for the first time when I first heard the story about Nat Turner. I had never heard about it. So I'm reading, I'm like, so as I'm reading, I'm getting mad. I'm getting more mad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, fuck these crackers. And it's a cracker shit in the front seat.
See?
Hey, that shit get you hot though, man. But
it does. But
you gotta keep it in context, because you know what I'm saying?
What you gonna do? Shoot up the plane? Like, yeah.
they're gonna treat her like she tried. But let me go to the rest of these comments. It says, "What happens?" Yeah, we read that. Sweet D says, "Good morning, everybody. That video is wild. Yes, it is wild. Good morning, Sweet D. Good to see you here." April Coleman says she she really was ready to shine. Yeah, it was her moment. It was her moment. You know what I mean? It was her moment. And April Coleman also says she did way too much. And listen, sometimes when opportunity comes knocking, you got to do what you came here on this planet to do. You know what I'm saying? It's shine time. You feel me? So she went viral when she was preaching. And Work Son says nigga bish question.
Yes.
Those are the words of Vanessa Smilez, mayor of Nigga Town. That is not my words or anybody else's. That's Vanessa's words. Mayor of Nigga Town, Vanessa Smilez. And Mom Mexico says, V, what if she did that to get her to what?
What if she did? She probably did, but not on that flight. Not at the time that she planned on going. Now they gotta take her bags off the plane. You know, like so many things are involved with the flight. This bitch just fucking up flights, bitch. What?
Hey yo, but but you know, a phone call had to be made afterwards. Like, you know, you give like, yeah, man, I need you to come get me. Motherfucker tripping, dog. Motherfucker be tripping. Yeah, I'm at the airport.
Right. Now she gotta explain whoever coming to pick her ass up who just dropped off and they probably minding their business now.
Man, these motherfucking crackers tried me, dog.
I don't think
I wish a motherfucker would call me after I dropped them off to come pick them back up from the airport.
Hey, how far you made it?
You're still in the parking lot?
On some G shit, I don't think once they escort you off a plane, you can just get back on with that airline though.
That's another. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case either. That's a great question.
No, you can't. Shit, but you probably can.
Sometimes usually when police take you off an airplane, there's charges associated with that.
Well, that ain't no charge with that. Was TSA.
Nah, that wasn't TSA. That nigga was the.
That was a police officer.
Yeah, that was like TSA.
That was the Port Authority officer. King Soul says, "Logic, you ask me for proof. I tell you where I get it, but you won't play it. But you'll play this long ass video of bullshit." Shaking my head. What the fuck,
bro? We are not altering our show for you, sir. That's not how it works.
Internet says word to Work Son. Something he said. Redemption agreed with you, V, earlier as well. Mills Lane says bow down. Shorty damn sure did said bow down on some West Coast shit. But she's from the Bay. She's from Richmond. Actually.
Yeah. That sounds like some West Coast shit.
Yeah, but she's definitely from California. Internet says Mika, yep. And Redemption is Black officer. And Miss Ravioli says she's right. See, she was preaching. I'm about to send her a Cash App. And Ish says good morning. Good message, wrong time.
Facts. That's I'm not saying her message is bad, but bitch, this ain't the time. Bitch, we are on a plane and now you're not on it.
Where should she have gave this message?
On her YouTube page. She should have watched all the videos on YouTube and created her own YouTube channel for her to talk about this shit.
She gonna get the views now, so you know what I mean. King Soul says, Steph, you taped this off one of those $25 flights you booked. Oh, he asked him, were you the cameraman of one of the $25 flights?
And I have to say, this is what happens when flights get that cheap. See, you're right. People feel like, oh, I could take another flight. But when flights are at its normal price, especially around this time and going to certain destinations, you ain't trying to fuck that up. You know how much you saved for that. You know how much you spent on that. So you're not really trying to risk it. Now niggas is paying $25, $30 for flights. They're like, fuck it.
See,
that's probably what she said.
But you proving my point. She like,
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I can get another $40 flight. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm not getting on no $25 flights, man.
Logic, you ain't getting on nothing and you ain't going nowhere. COVID.
You can't pay me to get on that flight, but I'm not $25 flights. That's a dub, man.
How much would it cost to get you on a $25 flight?
Damn.
Logic, you tripping.
Too much. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much. Not getting on no fucking. And then a $25 flight. You asking for some nigga town bullshit.
Good morning, Antoinette.
Antoinette says,
Good morning.
Good morning, Antoinette. Good morning. And Redemption says she told that woman, "Shut up, bitch." This is hilarious. And,
Hey, it was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is she wasn't having it. You know what I mean? She wasn't gonna go home and go to sleep and think about what she should have said. You feel me?
She would have been at her destination had she done that.
But then she wouldn't have sat right with her. You know what I mean? She was waiting for that moment her whole life.
Come on, you know how many things that happen within a black person's lifespan that shit don't sit right with them? Like, chalk it up.
Yeah, I hear you on that. But still, you know, it's just words. It's not like she put hands on her.
I mean, she was like this close to niggas' faces. Like,
yeah, that's assault in this day and world. You know what I mean? Spitting on people's face. But Lord Valley says, "Queen, my ass. We need to stop giving out that title to everyone. In my opinion, hold up. Did she turn into ratchet Hebrew X on the plane? I mean,
You know, she confused me when she went to Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. When she went to Jesus, I was like, whoa, baby. You everywhere. You're a radical Muslim? Are you I don't know where you at.
Man,
Yeah,
let me
pick a
tell
lane
you.
and stay in.
Jesus is in the Muslim story too, so there's no telling where she got her shit from. But Mohammed Shakor says she has a lot of points. I mean, white fertility has been declining since '88. That's a smooth ass shut up, bitch. And he laughing at that as well. And Mika says she been waiting to see it, Karen. Yeah, that's what I think happened. Like she been waiting for this moment, and it came. She wasn't about to let it go. You know what I mean? I think she felt good. Those
You
ain't
know, a lot of black people allow Karens to get to the peak before they do something. They let them peak out. She wasn't letting it get there. She was on that. She was like, I was waiting on you at the door.
Yeah,
she was waiting on that shit. She's like, I wish a motherfucker would. What? And she just finished reading the Dick Gregory book. And she's like, nah, shit. I'm finna 10 somebody ass.
Milzane says I would have been, excuse me. He says I would have been on the plane saying, preach, church, facts, sister. Gaslighting like crazy. Yo, me too, man.
Mills Lane, you toxic, bro.
Yo, Mills Lane, I would have passed around offering.
No, I would have actually tried to help, but I'd have been like, "No, don't worry about it." I'd have been, because I'm usually, when I see black people getting irate or they act crazy, I try to help. I try to step in. There was one time where there was one black boy by my house was about to get his ass whipped by like 100 Muslims, and I was just like, "Go home, go home." And he left, and he didn't get his ass whipped by 100 Muslims. I would have tried to help her. I would have tried to say, "Hey, don't worry about it. You know, just, you know, go back to your seat, wait till the plane take off, then go use the bathroom." I would have tried to de-escalate the situation as to where she would have been on that plane going with everybody. I would have tried to help her. I really would have. But she wouldn't have listened because she was, as she said, she's been waiting for this moment.
That's nice of you though, V. That's nice of you. That's why you're the mayor of Niggerton.
She would have been like, chill out, I got this.
But I was like, okay, I can only say it once. I'm not about to get into it either.
She said, I got something for these pussy croppers.
So Workson says she waited her whole life for this moment. I think so. You know what I mean? I think she waited, you know what I'm saying, her whole life. And then King Soul's $20. I'll send you 20 if you promise to give it to Steph so he can finally get a haircut and your show can look better. Nigga talking about buying tickets for $20, $25. Yeah, man. Yeah. If you want to,
you don't even have a picture of your face. You got a picture of a t-shirt and you talk about people haircuts.
You might want to say pause so I can look better. Boy, you worry about the wrong thing.
Right. You want me to look better for you?
Come on, man.
All right, and then Workson says 100 Muslims though. That story sounds a little sketchy.
He don't know where I live at. That's why you don't know where I live at.
Were they coming out of
I don't know. I was because by my house I live by mad Muslims. They got like a mosque over here, all kinds of shit. And I was actually outside of my house, and my stepfather was there too. and this boy was arguing with another young Muslim boy. They looked like they were already friends, but whatever the case may be, all like a bunch of Muslims started coming out all their house. Like everybody, these niggas in sandals, fucking dresses and shit, and they all walking towards. These niggas got sticks, and it's one black boy and at least 100 Muslims outside on my block where I live at. I live in East New York. And I walked up to this boy. I had my fucking house coat on, and I was like, "Just go home, just go home." And he's still trying to, nah, fuck these niggas, nah, sister. And then he looking at me and my stepfather like we about to go down with him. And no, my stepfather got to go to work in the morning, and so do I.
What was the beef over?
I don't know. I think it was one of the guys that he actually knew that he had came to the block with, that him and his friend was arguing. And his friend was a Muslim, but he had a bunch of other Muslim family members. So yeah. And the boy eventually ended up going home or whatever, but he was still trying to fight. And at that point, me and my stepfather, we was just throwing up our hands. And I guess eventually he got some sense and he ended up leaving.
No, it'd be like no situation. Be like, no, don't hold me back, don't hold me back.
That's what he was doing. I was like,
but when you let him go, they'd be like, oh no, hold me back.
Yeah, because he was talking that shit because he thought that me and my stepfather was going to jump in with him. No, we're not fighting these people. We live over here next to these motherfuckers. Absolutely not. So yeah. But no, Ravioli made a great point back there. She had said that when she touched her arm, that was really disrespectful. And at the beginning of the video, I was with this young lady. You don't put your hands on nobody. You don't touch nobody. And when that lady touched her, I thought that was disrespectful, and that was definitely inappropriate. And I think that even that she could have handled a different way. But because she started going into a bunch of other different stuff, because as soon as she said, "Don't touch me," the lady pulled her hand back. Whoever the lady was who worked for Spirit, the flight attendant, she pulled her hand back. She got her hand off of her. So it wasn't like her hand was like still on her and she was still being rude. No, as soon as the black lady said, "Don't touch me," or whatever the case would be, the white lady pulled her hand off. And then that's when the black lady had her moment. So I have to honestly say, I was with her at the beginning of this video until she started doing the extra shit. So yes.
All right, so this is the comment you was talking about. Miss Ravioli says, what about the flight attendant pushing the black queen?
Right. And I do not agree with that. That's not okay. And as soon as the black lady made a notice of that, that white lady took her hands off of her. She did. Listen,
she was like, you don't understand the mindset of somebody who comes into a place like, I wish a motherfucker would, right? And sometimes wishes come true. And that's what happened. She snapped. That was her, like she said, I've been waiting for this moment. And she let him have it.
All right, Brooklyn Hodges says niggas act like they listen to her just to get the draws. She fake woke. And nobody's tell her straight. Yo, it's funny because it's probably true. Like, she probably talk all that shit, dude. Like, word, exactly. You know what I mean? So, anyway, yeah. Mika J. Wood says send her a Cash App so she can get a Chinese bus ticket, yo.
Oh my God, that ain't no better because them niggas will kick you off themselves. Like, there's no authorities when it comes to them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers will drop you off in the middle of nowhere, out.
And my Mexico says Louisville, nah. Nature of the threat, Rise. Okay, they must be talking some music. And Louisville says Muhammad correct. It's just saying good morning to people and Smilez. Okay, Muhammad Mexico says Smilez. Are you sure you woke?
Yes, I am. I'm woke enough to know better. Okay, I'm smart enough to know that a lot of the shit that black people went through that they're still repeating. I'm smart enough to know that black people ain't really learned shit. And I'm smart enough to know not to repeat these same things that happened throughout history. So,
Ms. Ravioli says, V, the black queen got to her destination right on time. Amen. Question mark. I don't know if you're telling us or you're asking us.
No way she got to her destination on time. That flight didn't take off on time. Hey, that video alone was like 5 minutes.
And that's one of them church amens. Amen. And you're supposed to say amen back.
Okay. And Workson says, do we know for certain that she really got kicked off the plane? Yeah, they walked her off the plane,
Yeah.
So I doubt they let her get back on that particular plane. You know what I'm saying? I think
they don't bring out the officers to have.
Yeah. They walked her ass smooth the fuck up off that plane.
I like how the police officer handled her though, because if they would have sent, one of those race rangers, it would have been a completely different situation. But
you would have validated. They would have validated everything she just said.
Yeah.
Mohammed says, I used to work at the airport. Sometimes when people get escorted off the plane, they have to get on the next flight. Other times they have to leave the airport. So I think it's going to depend on the conversation she has after that. And
bet you that bitch was mad calm when they escorted her off.
Yeah,
she put her white voice on.
Yeah, and Laura Vanelli says, nah, Smile. She should have gave her a mess. She should have gave her message on 125th Street with the rest of the Hebrew Power Rangers.
Facts. But they don't like women like that. So she couldn't even stand next to them.
Still got to put it on YouTube though.
Yes.
It says, I'm just going to guess that was Spirit Airlines. I think it was Spirit.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get over the Hebrew Power Rangers.
And Miss Ravioli says, Muhammad, exactly. She said, I worked at the airport also. It's all subjective. And they're laughing at the ratchet Hebrew X. Muhammad says, Miss Ravioli, see, we be knowing. He also says, Smile, seriously, you'll intervene on a black person's behalf. You don't come off as that type. Well, she is the mayor of Nigga Town. And King, so I'm reading shit fucked up. So what? I shit this episode. You know what I'm saying? I still pulled up to do the show. So you know what I mean? Hey. Mika J. Woods says house coat V.
Yes, I did. I was outside with my house coat and no bra, trying to tell this nigga to go home.
Let me see. Laura Vanelli, they're going back and forth. We're not going to read you guys going back and forth. We're not going to read everything. People are in the comments eating popcorn. You know what I'm saying? And he's, as Laura so-called causes peasants. And Laura Vell saying something about Andrew Gillum. He says, has a nice haircut for you since that's what you want. Yeah. Okay, so they're going in. They're going in the comments. So enjoy. But speaking of people getting kicked off the airplane, I just wanted to point out that a lot of these people that work at these airlines are increasingly being more and more racist and antagonizing. And even when you're not doing something, they find a way to kick you off. And this situation is about Dave East also getting kicked off a flight recently.
And this nigga can afford more than $40 flights.
Right.
Put that out there.
This isn't Spirit or anything like that. And apparently he got kicked off a plane as well. I
wonder why.
As somebody tried to intervene for him at the same time. So let's just watch it. It's a little later in the situation, but it's still the scenario. So there we go.
Moving along?
Yeah, but so everybody you got in your mouth and you have a mouth and so anybody, any attendant can come and see somebody do something and then you have to leave. Sometimes you get people here.
I understand.
It's more racism. It's okay. I don't know. I'm gonna get off the plane. I'm gonna get off. For me. Where's the lady that got me off the plane? Where's she at? She off the plane? Where's she at? Damn, the whole force came? Where the lady that got me off the plane at? She hiding there? Where she went? Where's the lady at? Nobody know nothing about where she go? Huh? Look how many cops they got over here, y'all. Look at this shit. What's up, you pilot?
I'm the captain.
You the captain? Look how they stop your whole day. Racism is crazy.
Why did they kick him off?
What's going on in the news? Black people getting shot every fucking day. Y'all do this on an airplane. On an airplane. Look at y'all. Y'all don't even want to be here. Look at y'all. I'm recording all this shit. Just straight up. Hey, yo, big man, where you going now? He wanted to talk to me on the plane. What was the Donald built fucking? Now I want to see where the lady at though. Like, since y'all want to make it a movie, let's make it a movie, right? Y'all can't stop the plane. Let's make it a movie. Get all y'all on footage. What's your name? Alberto.
We need to. We need more. We need more. We need to know what happened before this.
You the brother, man.
Right.
Oh,
This is. What's the point of this, though?
Right.
The chick that got me off the plane, y'all got her hotter. Y'all gonna let her fly, and we gotta get off the plane. I got the video. But now where's she at though? Cause they kicking us off the plane. They probably back up. They back up. If they let her fly, that's crazy, bro.
I think I'm getting it now.
She probably told them something, and they kicked him off the plane. But I want to know what happened. Well, he's not even saying that. Like, he just saying, where that lady at? Like,
yeah, they must have got. He obviously got into an argument with the lady. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying basically that she had the power to get them to kick them off the plane. This is at LaGuardia, so this is in the city. You know what I'm saying? It's in New York City. So basically, a woman could just say, yo, this guy feel threatened by this dude. You feel me?
and usually if there's like, I've been like, I used to fly all the time, especially when I lived in Florida. And I mean, just in general, never say never. I've never been kicked off the plane. One. Two, I wonder why, you know, now this is a situation of kicking people off the plane. Usually I've seen them change people's seats. I've seen them move people to different areas and stuff like that. So now this is just the thing of just kicking people off. Like that's kind of crazy to me.
I mean, that's what it's looking like. That's my point. It looked like somebody could just say, yo, this dude makes me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have like slight words with each other, be a little rude, whatever, passive aggressive, whatever. And you just say, I feel threatened by this dude. And then you can be getting kicked off the plane. That's what it's looking like to me.
I'm not fully understanding the situation. It do seem like, you know, a woman just said X, Y, and Z, and him and his entire entourage had to get off the plane.
I think he was waiting for this moment too. Sometimes when it comes to celebrities, any little thing that happened to them, they're using their clout for their situation. So it could have been his response as well.
He didn't seem very hostile.
No, it didn't seem like he was hostile, but he seemed just like that other nigga bitch who was ready and waiting for this moment.
Nah, he ain't seem ready. She had a whole
because he fucked up where you start recording, you can't even get your lawsuit together properly. You start recording as you're off the plane. No, your phone should be up as soon as they're asking you to get out the seat. Shout out to that Asian man who sued and got his bag. These niggas ain't even doing it right now.
That nigga was a doctor.
That nigga got the bag.
Yeah. But no, I don't. I wish there was more information. Is there more information in this article, Logic?
I mean, they keep quoting the man and saying it's because of racism. I'll read some of the article. It says this comes to us from Vlad TV. It says Dave East recently called out Delta after the airline reportedly kicked him off.
Oh, Delta racist for real. But what did they do though?
And what he claims was due to racism. The rapper recorded the incident, which we've seen, and showed the scene where he was asked to get off of a flight and arrived outside of the plane, only to be met by a line of police officers. East posted the video on Instagram along with the caption, "Fuck Delta, racist ain't even the word." This Jamaican man defending me, and he don't even know me. So that was the guy in the front in the blue shirt, and it was like kind of like blue kufi. That was the guy defending him, doing what V said she would do in that scenario. Actually trying to defuse the situation, but it didn't work. He goes on to say he watched the racist harassment. Delta Airline, y'all need to stop hiring these racist, stupid, ignorant Trump supporters that get nervous when they see a person of color in first class. Bitch just asked me, what do I want to drink, and keep pushing. Shit got me hot. Then he also goes on to say, as he was getting off the plane, Dave East asked, where's the woman who got him removed, saying, where's the lady who got me kicked off the plane with all this shit going on in the news, which we heard him say. So apparently the woman is someone who works there.
So it's not a passenger.
Not a passenger, and he was in first class, he was saying.
Oh, so that's why she had the power to get him kicked off, no questions asked. All right. But again.
But for me, I really think that there's something. This is the thing. When situations arise, there's always several parts to that story. And I feel like he's leaving out the part that he played in this. Whether it could have been a small, innocent part, he probably, like he said, the girl said, all you got to be doing is asking me what the fuck to drink. He's not even saying what he said to her. You're not saying who the lady was. You're not even being clear about this situation yourself to be recording.
And here's the thing. Even if he was fully, was completely right in the way he handled it, let's say he was just, he was discriminated against flat out, right? Mm-hmm. We don't know what happened still because you ain't said it. We still don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. I think he had to, and shout out to Works Sonny, because I feel like he had something to do with that shit. I do.
What do you think?
I think that he was very rude to the flight attendant. She was like, "I'm not gonna be serving this nigga," and that's exactly why she got his ass off the plane.
Let me read some of these comments. Virginia Slim says magic looks crazy in that thumbnail. And Redemption says, I'm not clear what the problem was, or is. Lord Vel says, I need to see more footage than this. Yeah, he started filming really late in the game, so we couldn't see what was really happening. King Soul said, this coming from a nigga pushing wheelchairs with rubber bands in his goatee. Oh, they still getting at each other. Brooklyn Honcho says, it's Wednesday. Where's Mocha? So she will be here. She usually comes on Mondays and Thursdays. If she comes on a Wednesday, it's like she'll just be pulling up to hold it down. But we'll see if she'll come this Friday. You know what I mean? We'll be reaching out to her. She might be able to pull up on Friday. We read this already, and it says I'm the captain when he asked for
I am the captain now.
And Mika says, And Mohammed Shakur says, just pull up an article. Allegedly, he got kicked off because he was flying first class. And Workson says, it's all the extra talking and antagonizing. Just get off the fucking plane. I mean,
he wasn't doing much antagonizing then. He was just he was upset that he was getting kicked off. He didn't seem like he understood
why, basically, right? Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I agree. And he was already off the plane. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
he actually got off. They didn't have to drag him or nothing like that.
Mika J. Wood says, sound hella arrogant, but who am I to say he wasn't in the right? I just need more context.
Right.
That's what we're saying. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, Mohammed Shakur says she was nervous seeing him in first class. Very much possible.
What this nigga doing up here?
Works.
Hey, listen.
Flying anyway.
If you a white person and you just prejudging people, he don't look like the first class type nigga. You don't know. But you don't know. You never know. You ain't asked to see the nigga take up like, sir, coach is back there. So when I see the nigga, you know how white people do.
What do you do? But white people are like that all the time. And even if you're traveling overseas, you could be sitting in coach. White people are just inquisitive about people traveling, period. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Like, and I used to just be on some shit like, oh, traveling for vacation. I'll keep very short, sweet. Sometimes I won't answer them. Sometimes I act like I don't hear motherfuckers. I put my headphones on. I just start reading my books. I just start lightly ignoring people. I'm not rude. I'm not disrespectful, but I ignore people. It's none of your fucking business where I'm going.
Right.
But Vanessa, I used to hate when I'm like getting on the plane, the motherfucker ask me where I'm going. Bitch, we going to the same place. Just assume I'm going with his plane going. What the fuck? Why you asking dumbass questions like this?
All right, so Workson also says we don't have the facts, so yeah, we really don't. You know, I'll give you that. Lord Velda League says I just checked Dave East's Instagram. He made it to Kingston, Jamaica. And Mohammed Shakur says, I sent another article to your inbox. All right, salute. Redemption says, per Complex website, it was unclear what specifically happened that led to East deboarding the plane. And she goes, okay. So I guess his general sense is that, he got into it with the lady that was supposed to be serving him. And we don't know what was said, but we can kind of assume that she probably didn't think he belonged there.
I'm sorry, sir. This is first class. You clearly don't belong here. Had to get that nigga together.
Well, especially when you act like a nigga. Yeah, of course you don't belong here. Now get off the plane.
But he wasn't. He didn't look like he was bugging out to me. But our work son says, I feel like he had to do something to get thrown off the plane. And I think it was probably in his response. He probably reacted to some dumb shit that was done to him.
Is he a bigger actor than rapper at this point?
I don't know.
Nah, I still think he's a bigger rapper.
Because I don't really know his music. I've heard some of his songs. I'm not really a big fan of his song music. I thought he did tremendous playing Method Man, and he was in that other
he played Method Man?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
In that Hulu series, American Story about Wu-Tang.
Oh, the Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang,
yeah.
I never got a chance to watch that.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yo, Virginia Slim says, did Delta release a statement? I'm not sure.
They never do.
And so says LV, but you identified a nice haircut. Okay, okay, there we go. And then Virginia Slim says, first class is mad cheap these days.
Hold on, I think go read his comments. I think he.
What's wrong with Silent Toe?
All right, aren't you the one with Silent Toe in your playlist? Fall back, son.
I thought you was gonna be funny. I thought it was gonna be funny. All right.
And Jay Slim says, first class is mad. I think anybody on the plane nowadays, like unless you really have to go for work or see family, you know what I'm saying, you pretty much bug the fuck out. So I wouldn't expect to have like good company on the plane right now. You know what I mean? I just assume it was a bunch of assholes, you know what I mean? Keep it real with you, or people that really need to see their family. You know, so Muhammad Ishikar says Josh sent the article to your inbox. Okay, so Muhammad, I don't know if you heard earlier. I'm nice right now, so I'm not gonna be multitasking right now too crazy. Muhammad X says my bad for the repeat comment. No doubt, it's all good.
Let me give a shout out to Brooklyn Honcho for the CashApp donation. Greatly appreciated.
Hold on, let me check.
Yes, salute Brooklyn Honcho. I received a donation.
Oh yes, appreciate that, bro.
And I want to start doing a segment called Fake Book News. This is something I wanted to do for a while. Fake Book News, and I really get upset when people post these articles that are like bullshit. Sometimes it's not even an article; they're like a screenshot of an article. You know what I'm saying? And then people just regurgitate it, and they don't even know if it's real or not. You know what I mean? So. I found the article. Well, I didn't even find it. It found me. The shit was just all over the place on Facebook. And, it's an absurd story or claim. And I decided to look it up to see if it was true. And this is our segment called Fake Book News. So there's an article floating around Facebook saying that there's been the first successful anal birth.
No way in hell.
And you got people making jokes and reporting on it, and this is one of the videos.
Come on. Ain't no way in hell somebody gave an anal birth. I don't get it. Sometimes taking a boo-boo alone can hurt me. Ooh, if your intestines are connected to your rectum, how the baby come through the intestine? There is no way, and I mean no way, that somebody is having a baby out the ass. And we talking about a male birth here. We talking about a male pregnancy. So did the baby have a chance to have full term? Because if the baby can't be first up, for sure, this man will be dead if this is true. Ooh, if this is true, he will never be able to take a regular dump again. And I know for a fact that baby smell like some shit. I mean, I got questions. How long is this man in labor? Is he crying out of pain or happiness? I don't know. This looks like a cry of somebody that just got their ass tore. I just them smell like a dookie party. Was he in labor for 9 months? This shit is just mind blowing, man. I guess he's the mother. I don't know. Who is going to breastfeed? Wow.
Yo.
So that's a video.
Yo,
the comments is crazy. It has to be fake.
The reason it's fake, one, where's the umbilical cord?
Right, there's other things that are this fallopian tubes. It's not just
Right. It's
right.
Not,
it's
my fault. Go ahead.
There's hormones. There's the sac. That's like there's so many things involved in that.
It's fake.
It has to be.
It's fake.
But I know that these bussy boys are out here wishing that it would happen. So that's why they put stories out there because they're working on the medical
this is the thing I'm
portion
seeing,
of this.
This is the thing. This is why I wanted to do this segment, the fake book news, right? Because I'm seeing this story get a lot of traction, and that same picture that they had in the video right now we just saw is the picture floating everywhere, right? And there's another guy who I guess has a morning show. Sounds like maybe in England or Africa. I want to play his video as well with him talking about it, just to show you like the traction is getting. You know what I mean? Internationally, it's getting international traction right now. This story. So for research purposes,
3 minutes. 37 years of age. Received donated ovaries from his sister, that is Leila Bent, who is 32 years of age, which were later successfully transplanted into his rectum, which enabled that made history as the world's first couple to have a successful rectal ovary transplant and finally gave birth. Now this is right with me, okay? Just like you are, I was baffled when I even read that. I was like, how possible is this? So they're saying James Bent, 37 years of age, received donated ovaries from his sister, that is Leila Bent, who is 32 years of age, which were later successfully transplanted into his rectum, which enabled no birth to occur. And this is what he said after giving birth. I'm so grateful that my sister and to God for making this natural birth a reality, not only for us but for millions of people, because they're not saying this is only for the people that are of the same-sex marriage. No, they're saying that even heterosexual people, if in case you are married to your wife and you're like, you know what, I don't feel like, the wife says, I don't feel like carrying the baby, can you try to carry the baby? What they can do, they can take the ovaries from your wife and then insert them into your rear gear, and then you will carry the baby and give birth through the rear gear. Now, let that sink in as we get into what is happening into the local dailies. I'm just as baffled as you are, okay? That even this was possible.
He's just as baffled as we are. So
I'm so grateful for this episode, man. The dumb shit.
It's crazy.
So this is the thing, like I said, not everywhere I look, but I've seen a lot. And when I researched it on Facebook, I've seen a lot of people posting the article, posting the picture. So it's really getting, like, a lot of people are really believing this, you know what I'm saying? And this is why we need to do Facebook news right here. Because, just with a little digging, you know what I'm saying? Do your Googles, you'll find that the shit is false. Nobody's having a baby out their ass.
Hey, logic.
Yeah.
You don't got to Google that. Me and Vanessa took 30 seconds
right.
dialogue between each other and figured out it was fake.
But Joe, you will be surprised. So when you see the people posting the original picture on Facebook, right? That's like the screenshot of the so-called article. Like, people are all in the comments going in. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the caption of the person who posted it to people that read it. You feel me? So you'll be surprised. But like you said, it really don't take much. But
can you imagine living in a world where they was making butt babies?
Someone said "bussy baby" in the comments. Like, yo, they going in the comments. That's.
I ain't reading the comments. That's hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to Virginia Slim.
I'm gonna go to the comments right now, but there's a website called Snopes. So if you ever think somebody's posting some fake news, you can go to snopes.com, and there are other sites like it. You know what I mean? Try to read the article. If it's just a picture, it might be some bullshit. But as they say on this article, that the article itself that people were posting around said a Los Angeles same-sex couple has successfully given birth anally to a healthy 8.2 baby for the first time in history, and it goes on to talk about the LGBT community and all of this. But
Logic, you know how big an 8.2 pound baby is?
Ooh, and that's a big baby too.
Out your ass. Ain't nobody just letting no 8.2 out the ass, Logic.
Yeah.
So the picture apparently was from a couple who had a surrogate, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of bullshit with that article. So, definitely don't just believe everything you see people post on Facebook. It might be fake book news.
And then my man's from the African dude was like, no, this is not just for women. I mean, this is not just for gay men. This is for men who want to carry the baby for their wives. I'm like, what nigga is going to sit up there, spread his legs open, then have an egg inserted in his ass, then got to get his own semen and shove his own semen up his own ass? This is come on, man. This is crazy.
And where are you carrying the baby? Like, there's no...
Listen, hey, but here's the dangerous thing.
There's no uterus.
Here's the dangerous thing, V. Because it's going to be a motherfucker that's going to go out there and try it and just put cum and eggs in his ass, and they gonna get no results. I know how motherfuckers say this is dangerous. Y'all gotta stop spreading this false information.
Right, I agree with you wholeheartedly, because it wasn't until bitches started hearing about, even for bitches, when bitches started hearing about the whole quote unquote turkey baster thing. Bitches wasn't thinking about using no fucking turkey baster or niggas. It wasn't until people made that a joke that it became popular in certain shows and on TV. And then that's when bitches start now catching niggas with the turkey baster. And I just have to say, that shit is motherfucking disgusting. Because who wants to go into a condom after the condom is already thrown out?
You don't got
and I don't want no nigga, I don't want no father of no child who's not willing to nut in me. If you're not already willing to bust a nut, then you shouldn't be the father.
And then also keep in mind, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Because that sperm cell dies quick.
That's true too. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, let me go to these comments. I know they was piling up. So let me make sure I get to the first or the last one. So so I think this is it. Laura Bell says, Miss King, the fact that you care about how another man's looks, I'm not going to read all of the go back and forth. I'm gonna move on. Redemption says Jah is trying to maintain. That's a fact. King So says, stop it. Okay. Ish says, yo, they probably thought he was a ball player, talking about Dave East, because he is tall as well. I think he used to play.
He's like 6 feet.
Yeah, so he said he did a good job as Meth. Being in for season 2 of Wu-Tang.
What? Yo, they gotta drop that. The first season was so fire. It's like, man, come on.
I don't know, man. That shit was mad slow for me. You know what I'm saying? It took forever for them to show you who was who, even though
it took a minute. It took a minute, but like some shows just got a slow start, but that don't mean they're bad shows.
I'm all for that, but that shit was too slow for me. You know what I'm saying? And then when it got to the end, it was like, yo, y'all did all that just to not show us, them rap as a unit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like the close we got to that was that
Logic. Seasons, baby. Seasons. It's money.
Yeah, but then look, and now look, Corona. So it's like
right, because y'all niggas took so long to get to the point.
Yeah.
And who Logic? Who knew?
Nobody.
Who could have guessed this?
Yeah, nobody. But here we go. Lord Elderly says, okay, it's still going in, and I'm definitely not finna go into that back and forth. But Virginia Slim says, laugh out loud, a bussy baby. That's what they were trying to say. And Mika J. Woods says, that's a real shit show.
Oh God!
Oh, Mika J is killing it.
And then she goes on to say, hey, look, shit happens. And Muhammad X. McCall says Steph had to take the camera off.
Bro, that shit too goofy, bro.
Mika says that baby gonna be popular. Popular. Okay.
Popular, yeah, popular.
And Smiles was laughing in the comments. Which y'all work, son says that baby is going to be an asshole.
Oh God.
Mika J says he would never be constipated ever again. You know
Yo,
I mean?
my best friend, his father did time, right? And he was I guess I don't know why he told us this story, but he was telling us a story about a sissy in prison who had got ran through, right? And he said when the nigga took a shit, it sounded like it was an explosion. So you can hear him like you know when he was going because they're like, bah!
That shit just came straight out.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yo.
I think he was telling y'all that story to keep y'all from going to jail, though.
And neither one of us went. So
it worked. Look at God.
So Redemption says, what in the medical anomaly hell is that? Yeah. So apparently they were capping the whole time, but you know the story was getting was taking on his wings. You know what I mean? A lot of people were spreading it like it was real. And Lord Vanderlee says, okay, well, you admitted to like
no.
I'm talking to the other dude. All right, and Brooklyn Honcho says this segment has a lot of potential. I think so. There's a lot of shit out there that they post on Facebook that's really fake book news, you know. So we're gonna have to blow it up. So if you ever see anybody here on social media, if you ever see any bullshit that looks questionable, feel free to send it to us. You know what I mean? Our Instagrams and everything is in the description of the actual show. And Lord Bell in the league says, back to this. Laughed so hard when Steph turned the camera off. And Virginia Slim says that baby gonna have a shitty life. And Lord Vanderlee says, like the video, this is a classic. And I might this video, I might put this shit on private, yo. I gotta watch this shit over. I gotta see how I handle my high, yo. King Soul says now go back to the show. Okay. Listen, bro, we not gonna if y'all gonna go back and forth in the comments. Wait till Muhammad gonna have his own show, and then you can King Soul, you can go back and forth with him on there. You know what I'm saying? But on this, it's counterproductive. You feel me? And y'all blowing minds. You know what I mean? So if y'all could just stop with the back and forth, we'd be good. Workson says that would be a pretty shitty birth. Yo, I don't even know whoever started this fucking article should be ashamed of themselves. And they said it was from a website that says that they're satirical. So their websites like The Onion. I don't know if you ever heard of The Onion.
Yeah.
Right. So there are these websites where they say crazy shit like this just to
spark conversation.
Click. Ads.
That too, but this is kind of bold for them to put this out even as a fake article. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to get at. Like, Redemption, huh?
Oh no! The crazy concept that they made up a surgery, it's a surgical procedure in the ass for men to carry babies. That is wild. Like,
yeah.
It took a crazy motherfucker to come up with that whole concept.
Yeah.
But that I think is real.
Well, a lot of these men, they're having surrogates and stuff like that. And a lot of people in different relationships, I won't attribute this to certain groups of people, but they essentially want to be women. You have men who are doing their best. They're getting breast implants. They're getting ass shots. They're they're trying to be a woman. They really are.
Redemption Song 76. Her comment is
Anything
crazy.
but this.
She said surrogate or adoption, anything but this. And then she's laughing at Steph. Workson says he can't take a shit for 9 months. And Redemption is laughing at that. Brooklyn says, question, who's the surgeon? And they had actually put a doctor's name in there, you know what I mean? But apparently they was capping at that too, but it was a real doctor. Lord Vanessa says Bussy Baby. And it's just laughing. Redemption says, I'm dying over here. Mika says 10-second shits must be a time saver. Yo, I don't think so, man. I think, if somebody's in that type of situation, then they're gonna be walking amongst their regular day, and that shit would just fall out their, it would just fall out their pants. You feel me? So that shit is more than that shit can't be a lifesaver. That shit gotta be a life ruiner. You know what I mean? Virginia Slim says Logic said there's a lot of shit out there. That poor baby. And then Mama says at at this point I send an emoji. I'm not responding to him. Okay, and then King Soul says his own show. What's the name of the show? Rubber Band Man? Who puts their goatee in a ponytail? Muhammad, raise your hand now. I think it's gonna be called the Black Show or something like that. I don't know. You gotta ask Muhammad. You gotta start repping your show, and then you gotta come with your show, man. And Redemption is laughing at Mika. Mika's saying diapers for life. Basically, yeah. So it's not a time saver. It's gonna ruin his life. I need diapers for the rest of his life. And Redemption says, I'm in tears right now, for real. And Mika J says, they got some fly depends. And Brooklyn says, y'all hit 27 in the live chat. That's what's up. We appreciate y'all. I don't even know how, you know what I mean? Like today was definitely a super light day. You feel me? I definitely feel like I'm floating in them clouds like you see in our background. We will come back a little bit more organized, and I definitely got a lot of stories we didn't speak to based on police brutality and things like that. The police brutality stories were like backing up so much that we pretty much got to do like a whole episode on that shit right now. It's that crazy.
Yeah.
So Lorville says the world's blackest show. Yeah, that's what Muhammad's show is gonna be named. It's gonna be called the World Blackest Show. And if you want to argue blackity black things, boule, you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit, you can go to that show and argue with him there. You feel me?
Yes.
And
I have a shameless plug. My show is coming back this Monday. Logic, we still need to talk about a few things, but yes, I have plans of bringing my show back this Monday in the evening. So Monday, September the 21st.
What time?
From 7 to 8 p.m. That's
7 to 8 on Mondays. So it's gonna be on the network too, or what?
If you allow it, yes.
All right, that's what's up. So y'all heard it here first. Mondays, 7 to 8. Why Mondays? I know before it was on a Sunday.
Well, because Sundays I do participate in the Grown Man Show, so I do go up there sometimes. So I didn't want to have it all jumbled up. And I think Mondays is a good start to the week, and it's a wrap up from the weekend. So this will be our 4th season. My show started in 2016, and we have been going strong each and every year. We've taken some breaks, but we've always kept our show going. So coming back, 4th season, and we will definitely have our episodes rebroadcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and also Google Podcasts as well.
All right, that's what's up. So Mondays at 7, that's the time.
Yes, sir.
And how many calls you have?
I have 3.
3?
Yeah, this will be Percinda, Solo Charm, and Miss Beauty Doll.
Okay. All right, that's what's up. So I look forward to it. And I think it's going to be interesting. So there you have it. Mondays, start your Mondays off with a bang. You know what I'm saying? So between the morning show and then the evening show. So that's what's up.
Shout out to Vanessa, man.
Yeah, salute Vanessa. And
salute to you guys. Salute to Live and On Point, because I do be catching y'all. I just be on my bus, so I can't text. But y'all niggas are stupid. That's a whole other.
They got a crazy archive, man. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Mika says, can Steph say pussy ass one more time? I like a real Florida man.
Pussy ass. I can't even say it right because I'm not from Florida.
I can't say if I'm laughing.
Right, because you got to be angry. Like I can't remember. I can count on my hands how many times I heard niggas from Florida pussy ass. I'm like, yo, why does he have to be a pussy? Like,
and so salute to Mika. Mika J was also has a show on the network that did a few episodes, so you could call it a pilot season, called Hungry Poets. And so if you go on the page and
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's Mika J Woods. That's the host. So if you go to watch
nice.
the first episode was her birthday episode called, I think it was like the Freak Show. So I got a little spicy, you know what I mean? And then the ones after was protest poetry. So feel free to go on the page and look up Hungry Poets and watch some of those episodes if you never did. And King Soul says, I like y'all show. I remember y'all used to have just 4 people watching. Salute though, for real, y'all doing y'all thing. No doubt. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. And I do remember you were watching since then. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna read the y'all go back and forth thing. I'm just not gonna read that shit. You know what I mean? But Muhammad X says, I'm not going back and forth. Good. King Soul says this weekend's show be good for real. And that's for real. That's straight up in the morning. You know what I mean? Read these next comments for me because I'm gonna turn my mic off really quick. Read these next comments for me, Steph.
I got you. It's beneath me to argue a mere yeah. Laugh my ass off. Redemption Song 76. Mika J says, thanks for the shameless plug, y'all. All right. King Soul says, this nigga said, King Soul, you right. Oh, okay. All right. Brooklyn Honcho, I'll be there for research purposes only. Vanessa, I can drive you to work anytime you want. Can you have? Hold on.
Can't have you on MTA.
Yes.
And Lloydville says salute to the morning rant.
Salute, Lloydville.
Yeah, salute to y'all. You know what I mean? So you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a few tunes, help you get your day started. My apologies, we weren't here yesterday, but we're here today, and we will be back.
You ain't shit, Steph.
And leading to the end of the month, we're going to be closing out this first season. We're going to consider it a season, and we're going to get into the last quarter of the year, starting October. So with that being said, that's going to be our season 2. You know what I mean? Hopefully we hit the 100th episode within that season 2, but we're going to at least rack this season up to 40 episodes. So you may not see us on every day, but we definitely, ring the bell on the page so you can see the alarm. And we're going to at least do, I think, about 7 more episodes to end out the season. And then we're going to start new. We're going to get a slightly different look. You know what I mean? So hopefully you stick with us, and we're going to just step up the segments even more. Vanessa with the thought topics. Maybe get some more sports out of Steph. You know what I mean? Get Casey up here with some of the political stuff. Spread it around with the hosts. We got a lot of great hosts. So thank you for watching. And let's see what Mika said. I'll be watching from now on. This was interesting. This is I'm mad this is like one of the first ones you caught live, because I know you're usually on a train at this time in this hour. But like I said, I'm actually on cloud 9 right now, so I don't even know how good or not good this episode is.
It's a very good episode.
It's a good episode, Logic.
That's what's up. And Brooklyn Honjo says, play that highly on demand, Ja. Yo, so I don't know, like, if you really want me to, because here's the thing. I know you want to let the weekend show interview her as well as debut her video. So let me know. I'll play it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the video, so I'll play it. But let me know if you want me to premiere it now, even though she's going to be premiering it on Straight Up. So I'll give you a second to tell me in the comments, because I'm gonna play some music regardless. So and Redemption Song says, great content per usual. Good day all. Good day to you. Thank you. Brooklyn Honcho says, I sent that bread to Straight Up, Logic. All right, that's what's up. They definitely gonna do the interview. So Virginia Sim says, peace to the panel, peace to you. And Brooklyn Honcho says, hell yeah. All right, so that's what they do. So we're gonna definitely get into that. And we're going to play some music, so look out for some new music from Highly On Demand. But first, we're going to play that Grand Rising. Probably play some more Mankind, MC Mighty Casey, Mr. Motherfucker Esquire, you know the usuals. But salute to my co-host, VeeSmilez. Thank you for being here today. Stephon, salute to you. And salute to Schoolboy and all our other hosts. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Friday. And everybody have a great day. This has been The Morning Rant.
Grand Rising, Grand Biscuits, Magic Wand waving Grand Wizards. If you my man, 100 grand in a grand listen. I got 99 problems, what's the damn difference? Listen, on my unborn grandkids, you know a nigga grown when a band is a bandage and the band keeps playing when you on a Titanic and your home network can't handle the bandwidth life's a damn bitch. Still love her though, raw sex pulling off the rubber slow. Rubber dub, that's a dry rub on the roast. Smells like burnt toast, you know I got a serious stroke. Periods broke like the levees. Flow on the mic kinda heavy. Got enough sauce for the spaghetti. Red hot chili pepper, order water under the bridge. I forgive niggas for wanting to live. I ain't mad at ya, I ain't the mad rapper. Just the mad dapper damn rather. Shimmy y'all like a capper. Somebody tell Boozy that I'm badder. Vanilla extract in a batter. I ain't playing patty cake. I mean, how many patty pies can daddy bake? Mad I gotta save a slice for Sally Mae. May the odds ever be forever in your favor. Forever and a whole day later. Day to day, day traders. Daylight come for slave labor. Labor Day, labor pains getting paid straight up. Grand Rising, Grand Canyon, Grandfather Clock, Grandstanding. You lucky if you got grandparents. Shit is Operation Grand Clearance. It's clandestine. Magazine, Glam Essence. 120 plan lessons from the ancestors. Fan blessings, hand-in-hand hand gestures, jam sessions, children asking damn questions, watching cartoons and wrestling. Grand Rising, Grand Central, Freemasons at the Grand Temple. All praises to the audacious, all seeing eye, all patient. Call waiting for the hookup, cook up salt fish, just crooked how to pour, get rewarded with more risk. Fried dumpling, daily bread, top of the morning, getting daily head. Taking diabetic daily meds, sugar-free jelly spread. Crown Jewel got a heavy head. You got a headache from the Reggie Reg. Grand Rise, 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 Grand Rise.
Shorty gon' bust it for the bands. Shorty gon' bust it for the mans. Like, I'm an only fan, yeah. Only fan, yeah. Shorty gon' bust it for the bands. Shorty gon' bust it for the bands. Shorty gon' bust it for the mans. Like, I'm an only fan, yeah. Only fan, yeah.
They want passes, all access. I wonder what they finna do for access. I'm number one, she want it done. This melanin keep impressed for the actions. My lips, hips, tits, clean that plate. Yes, I'm delicious. And that hate like pitbull jaws so tight they vicious. You tryna outdo who? Shove a penny for them weird shits. All them sideline eyes on sideline bitches. I like it rough, so I'm about to choke. Keep it sexy, get the bank, fuck it up, cause I'm doing the most. See a chick like me? Beckett tryna be watching and acting ain't in me. Want a black love, caught up, pat like Remy. You my number one, everybody say that. Motherfucker, big drip, where it at? Kitty super soaker, that's no cap. Show me you the nigga, and that's on stack. Daddy can subscribe, I know Eyes on me, we gon' get you right. Spend it like you miss it, bang bang all night. Spend it like this pussy get you bed a night.
Shorty gon' bust it for the bank, bang. Shorty gon' bust it for the bands. Shorty gon' bust it for the mans. Like I'm an only fan, yeah. Only fan, yeah. Shorty gon' bust it for the bank. Shorty gon' bust it for the bands. Yeah. Shorty gon' bust it for the mans. Like I'm an only fan, yeah. Only fan, yeah.
It's access, all access. You said he watch it fuck around, I give him access. And it's nighttime, all me. I've been about that action. This ass shut it down, now he wanna act fool with it. Ooh with it. Tongue in the ass like you know what to do with it. Vice grip on the thighs, looking in my eyes, deep stroke fantasize. Yep, how I move with it. What it do, baby? Mama know what you want, that's real shit. Not slick. Imagine my mouth from your sack to your motherfucking tip. Never with the game, so recognize a real bitch. On demand, pay-per-view, kill switch on the cell. They wanna withdraw the freak from the pussy of a rich bitch. You my number one, everybody say that. Motherfucker, big drip, where it at? Kitty super so good, that's no cap. Show me you the nigga, and that's on stacks. Daddy hit the squad, I know what you like. Eyes on me, we gon' get you right. Spend it like you miss it, bang bang all night. Spend it like this pussy get you bed a night.
Shorty gon' bust it for the bank, yeah. Shorty gon' bust it for the bands. Shorty gon' bust it for the mans. Like I'm an only fan, yeah. Only fan, yeah. Shorty gon' bust it for the bank. Shorty gon' bust it for the bands. Yeah. Shorty gon' bust it for the mans. Like I'm an only fan, yeah. Only fan, yeah.
I'm your host, Blackberry Love, here with something sweet and sour. Sean went on 3 dates today, and we have all of those lovely women here with us to proclaim, I'm in love with your nigga. Let's welcome Lisa, Eve, and Ashley. And finally, we have Sean.
I'm a real nigga, Sean. You know me. You know why I'm here. And I ain't with that fuckboy shit. Like, miss me with all that shit. I do what I do, and the ladies, they love me. You know, it's nothing for me to find somebody. I just like to let the stars align. Found out about this show, figured I'd give it a shot. You know, I look good. Sexy ass nigga can't be just keeping this shit in the crib, on the block. Had to pull up, show y'all nigga looking good. And I had a great time.
Fronting, of course. He says he don't even know them like that, but we have big receipts suggesting otherwise. Lisa is what a nigga needs but can't afford. Healer to her homegirls and a blessing to ungrateful motherfuckers. She knows what she wants and how to manifest it.
I'm Lisa, and I know there's 2 other bitches beside me, but I'm Lisa.
Let's take a look and get the real scoop on your nigga.
I got us some snacks. You want some of my Milk Thugs, babe?
No, nigga. I'm my own snack.
Yo, why you made me buy all these expensive ass snacks?
Nobody told you to bring sand to the beach, nigga. You see all of this? You see me looking like a pantry?
Damn, babe. There must be a broom in that pantry because you sweeping me off my feet. You dumb.
Your nigga, I be all alone singing songs with your nigga. I be on the phone, now I'm gone with your nigga. I be on the road, zip codes with your nigga. Hey, where you at? I be chillin' with your nigga, hitting splits back to back with your nigga. Damn, it's like that. I've been feeling on your nigga. Hitting skins back to back with your nigga. I'm in love with your nigga, I'm in love with him. I'm the one he with when you can't talk to him. In me, he take the go, see the plug with him. Wifey, JP, good luck to him. I'm the one for your nigga, I'm the one for him. You for fun, you the type to get the dub from him. I want the love, why you only want the funds from him? You not the one, no, you never meant nothing. I'm in love with your nigga. I be all alone singing songs with your nigga. I be on the phone, now I'm gone with your nigga. I be on the road, zip codes with your nigga. Hey, where you at? I be chillin' with your nigga. Hitting splits back to back with your nigga. Damn, it's like that. I've been feeling on your nigga. Hitting skins back to back with your nigga. Tell me what you doing, why you ain't with your nigga? Why we chill so freely? Why he watching me? He in Miami. How you feeling? Bean spilling, then he acquired me. Oh, I'm hitting, I'm smitten, dripping out the jeans. Feeling fertile between the legs. I told your face that I want some head. Your lips could be my couch instead. My lazy boy who lays me to rest.
She's into amphibians and organic steamed okra. Is Eve in love with your nigga?
Hi, I'm Eve, and I'm here for love. That's my nigga.
Why did I even come here for this nigga? It took me about five years practice before I could say the word goddess. Yo, why we even here?
You even read? I text you, like, where are we going? You didn't even say anything. Like, do you even read, nigga?
You know I be reading your mind, all in between the lines and shit. I know what you want.
No, you don't.
I do, baby.
I just want the head. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. Wanna fuck me so bad, but you're never gonna. This nigga think I keep my pussy in a vault form. When he want it, he think I should go and put it all on him. Damn, these niggas really is dumb. What's love got to do with making me come? When he thinking he my Christmas gift, he not even making it to Thanksgiving. He will never know where my family be living. You ain't getting no to-go place of chicken.
I just want it, I just want it.
I just want the head.
I just want it, I just want it.
I just want the head, I know.
I just want it.
I just want the head, I know.
I just want it.
I just want the head.
Ashley is here for a lit time, not a long time. Everyone falls for her stick it wherever attitude. An online entrepreneur, Ashley is your one-stop shop for a good time.
I like sushi, but I like shrimp tempura. You know, I don't really like the raw kind, so let's take a nice fast drive and then get some cooked food.
So, who's really in love with this nigga?
Can I get a 10?
Got you, what size are you? Let me get a 6. You about to fall hard for me.
Boy, stop playing. You crazy about this ass.
Alright.
Everybody get down.
Rolling with the punch. Thighs thick as mud. Pussy never funky like a song. If your blunts be funky, light them up. It's going on about a couple months. You know that I need it more than once. Don't let her repeat it more than once. Gotta beat it up until I hush. Gotta hear me out my needs at once. You can feel it out my weed, my bundles. Hand me for your lunch to eat it up. You know that I keep it heated up. Fantasies are free if they tropical. Frontin' on me is what you're not gonna do. Bitches on my body so optical. I don't want your love if it's logical. So crazy.
You about to make me tear this club up. Somebody tell the DJ that I love her. And I'm willing to die about this pussy, man. About to change my life up like I'm Gucci, man. You
Back up, back up, back up. Let me see it, let me breathe. Burning trees, maybe feel the breeze. Don't talk to me unless you talking cheese. Checks, accounts. Overseas, wanna see JP, gotta pay the fee.
Love can make it hard for a bad bitch to separate her dreams from reality. So let's check in with our lovely ladies to see if they're in love with your nigga. Wow, that was interesting. This has been another episode of I'm in Love with Your Nigga. I'm your host, Blackberry Love. Catch you next time.
Ginger don't really give a fuck. Won't catch her cooling with humanoids. Maybe Freddie, TT, Crystal, and them. You call that hard work? Ginger tried really pulling 99 cow titties. Won't catch her and not getting at least one of yours tickled. Maybe Freddie. Off TT, the grid, Crystal, and them. The gram. Grazing. You call that hard work? I see you. Ginger. Try gallivanting the open land and not getting at least one of yours tickled. She spends long hours with her favorite friends. Off the gram. All the other motherfuckers. Grazing. Just pretend. I see you. Ginger. Gallivanting the open land. Yeah. She spends long hours with her favorite friends. All the other motherfuckers. I think I like him more than I like Trader Joe's. I'll swallow kids if he start eating vegetables. New York nigga with a love for Arizonas. I got the juice he about to start sipping on. You see how him more than I like Trader Joe's. I'll swallow kids if he start eating vegetables. New York nigga with a love for Arizonas. I got the juice he about to start sipping on. You see how it be, you ain't know you needed me, now I'm all in your room. Look at you, want a piece of me, the ripe fruit hanging off the tree. I'm a mango, mami, pero te quiero, papi, but not more than I want to be making so much money. You gon' hit my phone when I get home. You gon' sing this song like all day long. Stank attitude, bad allergies might embarrass you. Make your granny see me at your barbecue. Papa plan B, stop the family. A father not cute. I'm starving at the function. I'm marbling at your cousin. Do he know where the stash is at? Where the lobster, the crabs, and the pasta's at? He laughed at me. He do though. I could see his maduro inside my noodle. You gon' hit my phone when I get home. You gon' sing this song like all day long. We don't fuck, he just picked me up from Trader Joe's. Carry on my groceries and lick on all my toes. Tryna cuff, but I know you gonna leave me alone. When my phone ring, it's cause a nigga seen the way I grow. We don't fuck, he just picked me up from Trader Joe's. Carry on my groceries and lick on all my toes. Tryna cuff, but I know you gonna leave me alone. When my phone ring, it's cause a nigga seen the way I grow. You gon' hit my phone when I get home. You gon' sing this song like all day long. You gon' hit my phone when I get home. You gon' sing this song like all day long.
Slow, deep stroke. You want my body? Slow, deep stroke. What is it? You want my mind? Nah, stroke. I know what you want. Slow, deep stroke. She wants the slow, deep stroke. Her left leg wiggle slow, deep stroke. Sit down, girl, relax your mind, and let me pour you a glass of wine. That'll do your body right. You bad, huh? You naughty, right? Wow. Look past your mind, look past your fears. Girl, dry your eyes, wipe all your tears. I know you feel it, I can feel it too. No matter where you run, I got my eyes on you. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, girl. Nowhere to run, nowhere to. I need a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening, just like me. I need a certified freak that can satisfy me, heal my pain. I need a thoroughbred bitch that can come and ride me, leave me dread. And when I bust off, she gon' whisper, come inside me, have my baby.
Hey, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? Damn, would you look good? Would you cut your hair some? Hey, come in. Sit there. I mean, what you wanna watch? You wanna watch Netflix? Yeah, it's my girl account. It's cool. You want some water or something? I got some hummus and hot sauce. Oh, you just wanna get right to it? Okay, it's cool. Come in. Oh, you want the slow, deep strokes, huh? I got you.
Monkey gang. Hickory dickory dock with bitch on the block is gonna sit up my cock. Slut young Skrilla, bulletproof. Throw a fish pop play sandwich on you, ho. Slut muffins, slut muffins. Slut muffins, slut muffins. That's all I need. Slut muffins, slut muffins. Man, slut muffins. Fuck over here. Slut muffins. She's a very freaky girl. This ain't about nothing. Y'all want goody girls. Now I want a slut muffin. Let me ask you again. Slut muffin. Slut muffin. Slut muffin. Slut muffin. She's a very freaky girl. This ain't about nothing. Y'all want goody girls. Now I want a slut muffin. A slut muffin. A slut muffin. A slut muffin, a slut muffin. Ooh, I'ma keep it real funky, true to shit. She the motherfucking bag, no cue to miss. Yo, cute bitch, yo, how she doing this? When I stash bags of coke stuffed in the uterus, she got the stretch marks, bullet wounds back of the ass. I don't give a fuck, I still spit a splash. When she left, like a bunch with the dungaree. When I let me shit on her face, I knew she was the one for me. Fuck a bitch, yo, cause she get the best neck. 34 in the ass, triple D's on the chest. Yeah, shorty do impress when she dresses like a hoe when I punch her in the neck. Don't want no dark butts, better pass that pool test. Don't wanna see no one nap in the back of your head.
Not one nap, bitch. Nigga.
Ha ha. Woo! Not one nap. I admit, I treat her like shit, but I get away with it, cause I got a big dick. Dick tease with a degree. Nah, not for me, I want a chick that strips, rub burns on her knees. Fuck that bitch. You don't get no respect, better be a whore and let me bust in your face. Whatever I ask, the answer better be yes. When the shots rang out, that bitch my bulletproof vest. Yeah, that's how she get down. For the motherfucking man that'll whip her ass down. Real misogynist, got the shit. Got the hoe in heaven when she is massaging my dick. She need a man that ain't scared to knock down a bitch. And now box her face on my Chris Brown shit. She always in the clutch, straight misbehaving. Drag her head to my grip, by her hair like I'm a caveman. She my toilet, she my cum dumpster. Besides my money, don't put nothing above her. I make that bitch suffer if she touch my work. Put that bitch in the dirt for work. Slut muffin, slut muffin, true love. Slut muffin, slut muffin, true love. Bitch, I send your ass to above if you try to touch one motherfucking dub. Pure perfection, bitch give me erections. I get the pussy first, goons get sloppy seconds. She always take it for the team. That bitch better show as hell, not have no self-esteem. Cause I'll put up in the dream. Punch her in the grill, then my team will double team. True training, yeah, rearrange it. Yeah. Talking that bullshit, I'll make you famous.
Come on, baby.
Cause a nigga dangerous, and I motherfucker will spit in your anus.
Please,
show you what game is, show you how the fuck we do out here. It's shameless. Now I got the girl, yeah, gotta turn her out. I show her what getting bangs really all about. Splash in the head, farted in the mouth. You gotta be in the face, no doubt. Now you know I got the girl, I'm gonna turn her out. Gotta show her what getting raped's really all about. Splashed in the head, farted in the mouth. You ask if I pissed in the face, no doubt. Slut muffins, slut muffins. Slut muffins, slut muffin, slut muffins, slut muffin, slut muffin, slut muffin. She's a very freaky girl, bitch ain't about nothing. Y'all want goody girls, now I want a slut muffin. Take that, slut muffin. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Slut muffin. She's a very freaky girl, bitch ain't about nothing. Y'all want goody girls, now I want a slut muffin. A slut muffin, slut muffin. Slut muffin, slut muffin, slut muffins, slut muffins, slut muffins, slut muffin, slut muffins, slut muffin, slut muffin, slut muffin. She's a very freaky girl, bitch ain't about nothing. Y'all want goody girls, now I want a slut muffin, slut muffin, slut muffin, slut muffin.
Yo, y'all niggas know who it is. It's a DJ Corp, Ghoulie Goo Goo. It's a Ghoulie production, Monkey Dick Entertainment, Murder Homicide. Bullet, y'all niggas, get it poppin'. I sell crack to my arms, sell crack to my moms. Tattoo of a crack vial inked on my arms. DJ Ghoulie Goo. Yo, y'all niggas know who it is. It's a DJ Corp, Ghoulie Goo Goo. It's a Ghoulie production, Monkey Dick Entertainment, Murder Homicide. Bullet, y'all niggas, get it poppin'. I sell crack to my arms, sell crack to my moms. Tattoo of a crack vial inked on my arms. Got crack in my ass, crack in my palm. Sell crack to a cracker, it's crack and I'm gone. Nah, this ain't Ricky, this ain't Poison the Hood. Just crack selling Kevin, I poison the hood. And yeah, I sell crack, I ain't morally conflicted. Don't care who die, don't care who get addicted. Niggas know I love the odor, cocaine and baking soda. Niggas know I love the odor, cocaine and baking soda. Niggas know I love the odor, cocaine and baking soda. Niggas know I love the odor, cocaine and baking soda. Niggas know I love the odor, cocaine and baking soda. Bang bang, monkey gang, murder be the shit thrower. So crack the pookie, so crack to gator. But if the cops come, nah, see you later. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. We on top of the mountain, we the greatest, monkey gang. I sell more crack than you. bust more gas than you, get more ass than you, pack more crack and ass than you, cause I sell more crack than you. Get it, get it, get it.
Murder, homicide, murder. If you knew someone who died from cocaine, you could blame me. If your aunt is on cocaine or your mother's on cocaine, she can't take care of you, you could blame that on me. Crack, coke, whatever, son. I poisoned the hood for real. So crack to my mom. My mother sucked dick for crack to give me money. The goon, the underboss, my man Big Bullet. Don't make me put a bullet in you or a bullet on you, cause a bullet will get in you. Ask anybody about bullet, any hood, any jail, nigga. You don't fuck around. Drop grenades in your fucking projects, you know what I'm saying? Bulletproof, nigga. You already know, nigga.
It's kissing cousin, motherfucker. Keep this shit on me. I'm the motherfucking iron pimp. You know what I'm talking about? I put this shit together. Grab a motherfucker, say, hey motherfucker, you wanna rap, sell crack? Come on!
DJ Paul, Goonie, Goo, right? That shit out my fucking face.
Yeah.
Get it all, man.
We so gangster, we sniff
Get
coke.
it all.
We Tony
That's that
Montana.
real?
There you go.
That's that real? You can't feel my face, nigga.
Oh, bling blinging and shining. You see this shit right here?
Niggas is so fly, we about to put plutonium on our necks.
Plutonium?
You know what the fuck plutonium is? We
What?
going nuclear on niggas. Fuck this shit. Fuck all this. We going plutonium. When you see niggas glowing, that's us, nigga. Monkey gang. Get it? I sell more crack than you, bust more gas than you, get more ass than you, pack more crack and ass than you, cause I sell more crack than you. Get it?
It's my daily prayer. You know what I'm saying? Every day I say this. Crack is good. Crack is great. Thank you for that crack you make. If I get locked before I wait, I beg the Lord, there's crack to bake. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh,
Ooh, ah. Y'all niggas know how this shit go. Monkey gang in the back. Monkey, big monkey dick in the building. Smashing on top of the city. Tilting the scales. You know what we do. We the fucking greatest. You understand? Selling crack in all the local neighborhoods. Crack bodegas. Bitch ass niggas. Eat a dick with AIDS on the tip out of a cancer affected uterus. That's what this shit is about. Pure hip hop. Monkey gang. Monkey dick. Ghoulie Productions. Fulton and Crenshaw, nigga. Eat a dick.
It's your boy, DJ Ghoulie Goo. You dig? Monkey gang. I'm out here taking this shit cause y'all know real niggas.
Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to. Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to.
Got a heart cold as gazpacho, pink furs like Lotso, hug and kiss with a dick long as the hot dog at Costco. Roll it like Nacho Picasso, but I don't box though. Just told the Roscoe to turn beef into sloppy joes. Nah, I'm blind. I don't shoot niggas, but the deadline was cold. Drum rockin' gorillas, so drive and slow down this winding road. Live live, die by the motto, that's the survival code. All who don't abide by it, swallow whole in this life is home. Project Dynamo, Simon Phoenix out the cryo zone. Be like, yo, you got it, bro. To hit niggas with body blows. Sneak niggas, watching Twin Peaks with Mystique niggas. She asked me who to shake chick to. I told her deuces, crew a busy geek. I was banned from the bad bitches. Fire burn so pure in my heart, bro, I just had to hit him. X fell off, then tell me why none of y'all still ain't fucking with him. Blackballed them before, this time y'all gon' have to kill. You ain't met a motherfucker that can kill a motherfucker like that crazy motherfucker named Mr. Motherfucker. You ain't met a motherfucker that can kill a motherfucker like that crazy motherfucker named Mr. Motherfucker. You ain't met a motherfucker that can kill a motherfucker like that crazy motherfucker named Mr. Motherfucker. You ain't met a motherfucker that can kill a motherfucker like that crazy motherfucker named Mr. Motherfucker. Bow wow, bitch, I'm on some dog shit. Trapped up, hit 3 times, the 4th I skinny dip. Hit my my bitch raw. That's my HIV test. If she ain't got it, I ain't got it. I won't hear nothing less. I guess. Cancel Mike, bitch, you got to cancel Elvis too. R. Kelly can rot in hell, but this music too good to mute. Oops. You telling me no more ignition while I'm dancing? But then I'm supposed to stand for the fucking national anthem. Suck a dick and get a clue. Bitch, reparations is due. A bunch of knuckle dragging clones rocking the Gucci fabric news. Fuck Prada, Burberry, fuck Louis Vuitton too. They ain't do nothing racist, but that's just in case they do. Shackles all inside of my mind. I had to break them off. Cowardice can only survive if you don't shake it off. Let's rap in New York. Y'all should just admit y'all need me. Got a problem, don't tweet me, niggas. See me when you see me, motherfucker.
With this needle, I Dr. Depression. She'll end that squire forever. What are you laughing for, bitch? You don't get to laugh. Only I laugh. I'm Dr. Depression. Let's kill this thing. God, no!
It's the motherfucking Esquire, Tex, Fire, German Lager, Ayahuasca, Jusha, Thunder, Liger, Ashwagandha, in Wakanda, with Lupita, Tiger Bomb. Call me Saya, Sayonara, Saki Bomb. Sloppy seconds, it's still West, so I'ma try a Adderall. Super Saiyan dick, long as shit wrong. Bitch, I should've been on. Bitch, you should've been gone. Proton, cannons, guns, long as Big Show. Fat white bitch, let me suck a tits and kinfolk, nigga. I'm on fire right now, fuck nigga. I had the biggest comeback, nigga. Niggas thought it was over with for me, nigga. Y'all tried to count me out, nigga. I ain't forgot about that shit. Y'all niggas think I forgot, nigga. I ain't forgot about none of that shit. So I'm back with a chip on my fucking shoulder, nigga. Wrote this with my eyes closed, or rose in Moscato. Intuition, inner visions flow from out the cosmos. Niggas ask me how I made it, I begin if I know. I just went with my soul, and the rest just follow. She's a good girl, fuck that bitch, I'd rather deal with dollars. Say no to CashApp, I ain't tricking, bitch, you must be psycho. But I'm prone to lie though, just don't tell all my bros. I roll gelato in the Bronto, so I got the sky close. Damn, it's raining, grab my cane and pass my Prada poncho. The boots was leather with the tattoos, those the Randy Machos. Goggles, Ferragamo, condos big as Costco. I popped the rhino, then she swallowed like it's Mr. Sacco. Mirror, mirror, who's the illest? Please don't tell me I know. Mirror, mirror, who's the realest? Wait, don't tell me I know. Mirror, mirror, who's the rarest? Please don't tell me I know. Modern life like Rocco, but I still pray to Shango. Mirror, mirror, who's the illest? Please don't tell me I know. Mirror, mirror, who's the realest? Wait, don't tell me I know. Mirror, mirror, who's the rarest? Please don't tell me I know. I devour my goals, and that's word to Gaucho. Rebel, outlaw, reckless, vato, ghetto, desperado. Aiming Draco, eating tacos, take your breath like Tyclos. Adjacent to Van Gogh, I'm chasing my shadow. The pain is the shackle, embrace it for battle. In the gym for 7 weeks, I feel like Boris Kojo. I'm in Cujo with a new hoe, sober watching Kuso. With my old hoe, I forgot I fuck my hoes in duos. Football throws in 2 hoes, loopholes out with pool holes. That piece of coupon for designer, Gucci coat was 2-tone. School old parasuco, shoot like Tony Kukoc. Pajama Samson, no Delilah, put that on my tombstone. Mirror, mirror, who's the illest? Please don't tell me I know. Mirror, mirror, who's the realest? Wait, don't tell me I know. Mirror, mirror, who's the rarest? Please don't tell me I know. I devour my goals, and that's word to Gauchos.